there's a bad quiver.
There is a horrible quiver.
The sphincter is
a quivering
tap
lip.
that.
Tap.
Oh wait, it might help
hey.
if I.
Jace arrived.
Shit. Where is this?
Where's what? I don't know.
Tap that.
Not. You're not gonna be able to
Tap
find
that.
it. Move.
Tap that.
Oh, but everyone, basically everyone has already redone their stuff, including Siri, except Tat.
So two of it.
No, not Tat, except Matt.
And tap.
And Tat.
And Tat.
Two of it.
Sorry. What I meant to say was, everyone that is me, Siri, and Ty.
Everyone that is 3 people.
You could have just said Matt and Tat. You could have said the double T's.
Could have said the at boys.
The at boys.
Well, no, I couldn't
Don't
say
Matt
the
me,
double
bro.
T's because Ty and Tat live together.
We only have. We're the only ones with double T's in our name, though.
You got triple. I got double.
I got
Triple boy, double boy. What?
got a triple, got a double, got a triple.
If you smite me now, will become a martyr. You fool.
You didn't kill me now and become a martyr. That is probably the best immediate response to threat of death I've ever heard.
That's
So,
the best
please
fucking
pay attention to
claim.
me.
I heard you.
Kill me now, I'll become a martyr.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm a martyr now.
Dude.
Now tap the microphones.
Is that one?
Other
Here's this
one.
Hey, can you
Okay.
hand me those back? I'm not gonna shoot you again. I promise.
Do not trust the tongue of spirit.
Oh, this song is so good.
What I'm saying is she's gonna shoot
So
you again.
Matt is the only one who doesn't have his stuff.
Yeah,
Me.
it's because
I
I'm
know,
a special
you're a
case.
special case.
Yeah.
Matt doesn't get beaten upside the head.
I don't get the wacky. I do not get the whack.
Let me
The
know.
Green Man.
The Green Master's not whack me today. Joyous day.
It's the Green Man.
The Green Master. Ain't no whack me today. Yeah.
I don't know.
I do not like the foreboding implication.
What the fuck is your problem, kid?
Do you
I
have
get
a
whacked.
Do you have a fresh character sheet?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Victory.
Okay.
What the fuck is your problem?
I'm gonna get whacked upside the head, aren't I?
Forehead.
Yeah,
You're a
because you have
special
laughable
type
life.
of alchemist, right?
Gun chemist.
Do you remember what that's from?
Let me check. I have it pulled up on my
Return to my
I don't believe it's third party.
I don't think it is either. I just need to know what book it's in.
You okay there, Haley?
For another adventure.
Classes, alchemist archetypes, alchemist archetypes, Paizo Inc.
You okay there, friendo?
What book is
okay. Ask
Gun chemist?
Let's see what book the Alchemist itself is from. I think it's the Advanced Player's
Amy.
Guide.
I believe so.
Amy,
What?
you-
I'm not moving from where I'm at, so y'all can
Y'all can fuck right off with that.
y'all can move. Like, do you honestly expect me anytime y'all are acting a fool that I'm supposed to like come out from behind this side of the table? It's a pain in the ass to get back here.
Fair. You you just scooted to show your pain.
I'm surprised she hasn't commented on the pose.
I'm fucking busy, Haley.
Okay, fine. It was the yawn to death pose.
stuff to move and that stuff to move. And I'm gonna put this book right here, and then I'm gonna end up moving over beside you. You and I are gonna be.
Is that what Pyro gets up to in
Gonna
his
be-
spare time?
No.
Yes.
You have gun
That would be great.
Yeah.
Also,
Also,
tap.
Haley, go get my phone.
Helium made a new song.
Here we are. It replaces
Hello,
the
hi.
bomb with alchemical ordnance, and it's essentially that, but I think it's
a chance of
swift
fire.
or free action. Maybe I've moved
Oh,
action.
it's one of those
Wait,
weird
hold on. Let me actually
companion books.
skip.
Okay, I don't have that, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
So I want you
Yeah.
Can this not be
put this on.
zoomed any differently? Ooh.
It can only go in.
to. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
Here,
I
let
skipped-
me
I
pull
skipped
it up on
ahead.
my phone. I have 98%.
Yeah, that also would help. That'll have much better.
Dead.
But yeah, it replaces the bomb with alchemical ordnance, and what that does is you infuse one bullet, and it essentially makes the bullet also deal the damage of a bomb. addition to its normal damage.
Let's see here. So,
Hey, everybody, give me something to shoot at with my special pistol.
where's your empty sheet?
Right
There it is.
Who am I shooting at?
You
Me.
put in
Where am I
your
shooting?
name
And
and
me,
all that
please.
stuff.
Yes.
Where am I shooting you?
And me, please.
I will aim for left tit.
You missed. You got the right.
Way fine.
My left.
Alignment probably is neutral good now, I'd say. Character level, that will be 10 now.
Have you gained your 10th proper level? You only put in like your health, right?
Yeah,
Last
I did
time.
not. I didn't even do my health yet. I did my health for my 9th level, and I did all my skills and stuff. And
Okay.
I did the feat.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I did not do the stuff for 10th level.
Did you have okay?
So
You doing there? You doing alright there,
that
Ty?
stuff I can fill in my own time. It's not really super.
You doing alright there?
I'm just waiting.
So health.
Wait,
Do we
wait.
want to calculate that with the current health that I have now?
No, I just want you to once you've got all that stuff in, this
Yeah.
stuff over here.
Yeah.
Just
Also,
put in
Siri,
all of the same
what's
stats.
that?
The stats aren't gonna change.
since you had like
Okay.
a whole thing that you had a chart at one point that
Mhm.
was to help you out with the bonuses to hit.
She
Yeah.
is
I have an offer for you.
25
What's
now,
up?
actually.
Are these for anything in particular?
We're not since we're not using them at work
No.
anymore.
Cool.
Because of
I'm gonna use one of these
policy.
through casters, that way I can get fresh writing on everything.
Human.
By all
she's
means.
6
Thank you.
feet.
You can keep up with your typical bonuses on that.
I love to
Modern.
think of just writing out Drolsh's damage on a fucking whiteboard.
Okay.
I mean, at this
so,
point, you might as well.
And then
What is the whiteboard spell that
Stats
Cora
will be
can
the
cast
same, you said.
to look even more pretentious?
1,
And more like her
15.
future modern AU self of being a college professor.
Prestidigitation.
There
I
it
can
is.
make
There it
I
is.
can make I can make Destiny style holographic pictures.
There it is.
2, 5, 1.
I'm actually kind of down for this. Why not?
And then
Right
that's. I don't even remember where all that other stuff came from. I think that was from bonuses and stuff. We'll deal with that another time.
What these temp mods?
Yeah, I don't remember what that's even from. To be honest, that was a while ago. We got added those in.
Alright. So next, just put your initiative in as normal.
Everybody watch.
Yeah,
Just shoot
So
the people.
4. Normally 6 if I'm not
I like how
wearing
you
armor.
swapped from one-handed to two-handed because of your utter lack of
Right.
confidence, and now you're like,
4
everyone watch it.
and
It was like,
2.
shoot.
Initiative, I don't
Hang
think
on,
is
that dart's
modified by your armor check.
Yeah, it was the dart.
Is it not?
No. And we don't
Yeah,
even
it was
really
the
play
dart.
with it in the
Yeah,
first
no,
place.
it-
but you're
it didn't
such a
come out
good,
as-
good boy.
I just
I
wanted to
didn't
make
miss the
sure.
second time.
Tactical combat game.
AC, that's different from the armor and stuff. I don't have.
Put your saves in as they normally
What the fuck
are.
is ambassador chess?
It's Ambassador's just the name of the set.
Oh.
It's not a special game.
Oh god, I thought this said a Wii strategy game. I didn't see the other W.
Oh yeah, and I need to get that little extra thing in. Plus 10 to will saves
Just think.
against what was it? Aberrations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aberrations against fear.
Get it? It's like a gun cocking.
I get the I get
Laugh, goddamn you!
I get what was supposed to technically be a joke. Yeah.
Laugh,
Okay.
goddamn you!
Attempt
Laugh, damn
was made.
All right.
Okay. You can copy all of your skills as they already are.
Bam.
I shot myself in the foot.
Bam.
Oh,
Got moved. Bang.
I'm sorry.
Intelligence
Bang.
mod 1.
Shit.
Yes, that's going. I'm gonna get like a headband or something for that, so I have a higher intelligence, because that's it. Alchemists are based on intelligence, right? That's their casting skill.
I think
It's a lot of moving
so.
parts, it's fine.
But maybe.
It makes it really not fun to fire, in my opinion.
Why?
Actually, you
Because
might
when
be
it
right.
fires, you feel it move a lot after.
Yeah, it's been a while
Yeah,
since
the
I've
tactile
actually
recoil
looked
is
at
cool.
the alchemist.
You
Also,
wouldn't even
having
be
this
able to
be, like,
cast the highest level of
The
alchemy
model that I
spells
use
that you
for a
have.
sonic
Yeah.
pistol is
Because
fun.
you'd need 13 intelligence.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a band that I'm going to get at some point. And then
Bang.
diplomacy.
I know, I definitely need to make a headband for my wisdom because I've stopped receiving bonus spell slots and I'm not a fan of that.
You receive bonus spell slots based on wisdom.
You do it for
If
all
you're
your
a cleric,
Yeah. Like I've got bonus spell
7,
slots for all of my
7,
all of
10.
my wizard spells.
15 at perception.
yeah, all the way up to 9th level.
Yeah.
Because you have a stupidly high bonus.
You gave me this bonus.
Profession laser. I still love that as a profession.
I know this doesn't really count, but
Sorry.
this is technically our 20th recorded episode.
Correct. Doing maintenance work because we all need to do that sometimes.
I'm probably gonna label this as episode 19.9.
That's understandable.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll live.
You good?
I think he's listening to some music.
No. He's just laying there. Like a
talking to
doofus.
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone's like, dude.
You're the only
you're
one
good?
who's
Was
doing
silent.
what you're doing.
You alright there, bud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone
Yeah,
elbow
right there.
drop his neck.
Oh, just fucking.
Use a sword.
Just fucking destroy him. Right now. Let's go.
End me.
End me.
At that time, never return.
Right here.
Can you hand me my phone,
Right
please,
here.
Siri? Yes, I can. Here you go. Thank you. You're welcome.
You fucking homo.
Hell yeah.
Matt has the big gay. Sorry, I
Nice.
say that sometimes when I wake up.
I was playing Siege with Reese the other day. Actually, no. Well, yeah, I was, but I also played Scribblio and he changed his name to Biggest Gay. That was his name. during
Bigot
Scribble-
Yao.
Bigot.
B-I-G-G-E-T. Bigot Yao.
3, 2, 1, 1,
Matt,
3.
or
What?
sorry, Tat. Are you busy?
Marginally.
Oh, this fucking douche didn't hear me. Are you busy?
I'm reworking caster, but otherwise no.
Can you have my phone and or headphones and headphones?
What?
Your headphones are on
So-
your back. Here's your phone.
Holy shit!
What do you think of their song?
It's fucking rad.
It's a fucking bop.
My
So,
headphones were around my neck.
apparently, someone put World of Warcraft and made it run in Unreal 4.
I'm sorry.
That sounds lovely. Continue.
Here's I'm gonna get a video
Sorry.
up. Yeah.
Please leave a message. Active.
Daniel L. has spent years remaking some of the game's environments in Unreal 4. We've even featured some of them, but this week he's released a compilation video showing off everything he's done since 2015. They get a tour of Grizzly Hills, Ellenwind Forest, Duskwood, Westfall, and Duratar across a 12-minute video.
Well, I don't have time to watch a 12-minute video.
I'll show
Because
you later.
I might be making a vain attempt at dungeon mastering presently. But
I'll save that video so that you can watch
do
it.
they have any
later.
character models, or is it just environments?
It's probably just environments.
Okay.
I mean, but aren't you happy with the Warlords of Draenor models for everyone?
You
Except
mean
Morgan?
yeah, everyone except Worgen?
I mean, furries don't need to be high res.
I still don't think they have a new model rework.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Do you know who got a fucking model rework that was excellent?
Who?
Tyrande.
Oh, did they actually make her a respectable character?
What are you talking about? For like first of all, for like the last 2 expansions, she has been like had a decent outfit, but in the most recent expansion, she's back in her like Elune priestess gear.
Okay, so we're caring about how she looks, though, not about anything
I
else.
personally care about how she looks, yes, because I'm thirsty. What do you want from me?
I mean, at least you're honest.
Well, no, what I was
but-
asking was...
But
Beach.
instead of making her stick thin and giving her no arms, despite the fact that she's lived for more than 10,000 years as nothing but a warrior,
You would think
One
there
of
would
the
be
most-
beef.
one of the most
Honestly.
prominent portions of her character model that is immensely evident is her back.
Oh.
Stationary,
I've
her back
seen.
is like a fucking valley.
Excellent.
That's
But
basically.
and yet, even with all of that muscle, she still doesn't even get to do anything because don't worry, Tyrande. Malfurion will take care of it all. You can just go keep doing fucking nothing because Blizzard sucks shit.
You finished your skills.
Did skills, did some conditional modifiers from favored terrain and stuff.
Okay, that's good. I wouldn't have put this stuff in.
Okay.
Or wait,
That's the Wayfinder.
you didn't put in your attack bonus or anything?
Not yet.
Then that's fine.
Yeah, I just did the weapon and the crit stuff.
Okay,
And the
well that's
damage.
fine. You can do the same with your other weapons.
It's been a while since I've used these things, but you never know. They could fucking do. They could show up at some
Your
point.
swords?
My swords and my longbow.
One day,
Do
Cassandra
you see this
Cassandra ends up with a fucking vibroblade and targets touch with swords too.
Oh God. Don't
You look
lightsabers-
entirely too pleased right now.
That just sounds awesome.
Can't lightsabers do that in the KOTOR system? Don't they target touch?
No, they don't. That would be insane. What they do is a fuckload of damage.
Because
That's
you know
right,
it's
they
pure
roll
plasma.
They roll d20s for damage.
Oh God.
They roll multiple d20s for damage.
I mean, it makes sense, yeah. But
Those are all the feats. That's a mess. But those are all the feats that I have up to this point.
Alright.
And I'm actually gonna.
You can
Double
feel free to
check
put
the
those on
damage of
your
this
on the
great
other side
axe.
of your
I
sheet.
feel like I
I'm
should
trying
be
to get
doing
all
more.
the things that are the same.
Yeah.
trying to
First.
figure out how my strength
Yeah,
got
so-
that high.
Feats and stuff. You said that's fine, or you want me to adjust
Don't
that?
you have a belt?
You can leave
Yeah,
it as you
so
are.
that gives
The
it a
only
+2,
one
but
that
it's
I
a
would
24.
adjust if you still have it is you
Maybe.
don't need a firearm proficiency
start,
feat
what was your
anymore,
strength? I believe it was
obviously,
20.
and you
Yeah.
could take something in its place.
So
Yeah.
+2,
Okay.
22.
Yeah, you
No,
told
wait,
me
but
that a while ago. and I
I've
didn't do
taken
that,
levels
so
that give
yeah.
me
we already got that stuff.
Can you get me a
add-ons
drink?
to a thing.
Sure.
I've chosen strength
What would
every
you like?
time. And
I don't know.
Yeah.
Juice, I guess.
So that's what levels are those?
I wish I had more jerky.
4 and 8.
So you can
What levels are the
continue
ones that you
saves.
get a new point to an attribute?
4 and
Every
8.
4.
Every 4. Okay, so that would explain it.
So it'll be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
Yeah, gotcha. I was confused where the extra 2 was coming from. It was
That's
from 4 and 8.
That's fair.
So that is
I
correct,
also
'cause
have
I've got the
critical
belt of
focus. So
My ability
That's fine.
modifier for that is not a +7 though. I don't know where the hell I've had that.
Oh, wait, doesn't critical focus give you a +4 on critical confirmation rolls?
+2,
I
I
think
think.
it's +4.
If it's +4, that's even better. I'm not gonna complain.
I feel like maybe we might have,
I'm gonna
if you had
lowball
remembered that, we
Yeah.
might have
I
had some
if I
more
remember
crits.
some more crits the last session, but it's fine. It's fine. She got a shit ton of damage off already.
You fill glasses entirely too high.
But now that I am 10th level, I get 5d6s extra for being the sentinel
Excellent.
Well,
I am.
at a time.
Oh wow. DE Dust 2 remade in Unreal 4.
I don't understand why Unreal isn't used for more things, because they don't even have like the worst license either, and it's super easy for people to get into using it.
The Episode 1 racing game, like the Star Wars one, Half-Life, the original, people are trying to get that remade into Unreal Engine 4. I don't understand why. Black Mesa exists. And Source 2. I get that, but Source 2's looking great. Especially with someone
Valve would actually have to be working on anything though.
especially with someone, using it.
Yeah, funny that Valve.
Right. Never
If
mind.
you
I'm just
build
dumb.
a game engine, maybe you should use it. It only
Bless
costs
you.
you millions of dollars to develop.
Bless you.
But I guess
Thank
when
you.
you make billions of dollars just distributing other people's games, there's no point in continuing to develop games, despite the fact you're responsible for 2 of the most iconic franchises in all of fucking gaming.
Meanwhile, Metal Gear Solid has someone remade the intro sequence in Unreal 4. That's cool.
Okay, so
that's
And
sweet.
Lord of the Rings fans are remaking Battle for Middle Earth in Unreal 4.
That sounds cool.
Rad.
Booty, booty, booty.
Rockin' everywhere.
Rocking
So I know
everywhere.
these are correct.
Rockin' everywhere. Rockin' everywhere.
Okay, please stop. You're making it weirder, and it's making me uncomfortable.
Booty, booty, booty. Rockin'.
Please, for
everywhere.
the love of God, I swear I will strangle you.
This is
What
in-
is that noise?
Oh wow, this does look pretty.
It also is very loud.
Sorry. This is Simon Calridge of Anchor News 9.
What a good
Signing
boy.
off. And remember, booty, booty.
I mean, he's not, but what a boy.
Rockin' everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look at his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I need to look at his ass?
Because he got cake.
He got
He's
cake.
got a bubble butt.
Y'all are nuts.
He's got a bubble butt. I don't know why he has a bubble butt, but
Because
he do.
he
Are you
wills
wearing
it.
booty shorts? What is causing that?
What's causing that is I maxed out the ass stat on Hero Forge,
Because he wills
and
it.
also he's wearing the leg covers that are like basically space chaps with some armor plating.
I see.
Booty,
It
booty,
really
booty.
accentuates
Rocket everywhere.
booty,
His
booty.
features.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
You put it on your feet and stuff. Okay. You can copy
Now
your
I have
gear.
If I so choose.
You could hold on to this and just do this in your own time if you prefer.
Yeah.
Hey, then we're almost done, huh?
No, we aren't.
Oh,
I
damn.
really wish you would stop being like, it won't be that long. We're almost done. It'll be super fast. Because it won't.
Not for me anyway.
Okay. So,
So now here's when things get fucky.
no, it's not that bad, though. You have 12 intelligence, which is your spellcasting stat. You have... 10
spells.
total. First, second, third. Okay, you can't even cast 2 whole spell levels.
Well, we'll have to fix that.
Go in for your spell save DC.
Okay.
Spell save DC is what? 10 plus spell level plus spell modifier?
Yes.
Okay, so for your first level spells, it should be 12
Like first or cantrips?
first. Because you don't have
Damn it, I'm
zero
trying to
level
pause it.
spells.
Okay.
Just turn it down!
I did it.
For fuck's sake.
I did it, you did it, we did it.
For the second level, it should be 13.
And it just like goes up by one.
Yes.
Okay. I go up to third level spells, not fourth.
You do go up to 4th, actually. You would have 1, but you can't cast 3rd or 4th. So it's a moot point.
I put it in anyway. Just for future reference.
I don't know if this replaces your spellcasting or not. Let me make sure before we waste the time. Replaces bombs, brew potion, and throw anything. Poison resistance. Yeah, none of this replaces spells. Alright, so you do still have those. I don't remember how many you'll know. I'll look into that in a second. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put in 5 more skill ranks. So that'll be from your first, like, actual proper alchemist level.
Okay. And what's the favorite class bonus for alchemist? Actually, well, it doesn't matter because ranger.
I would let you have it, and
Okay.
I don't know. What are you, human?
Yes, I am
Oh.
a human.
I'll find out for
I
you.
am hummus.
I think it's you're looking like
You would still get 5 skill ranks.
Yeah. 5 at least. Then if I get higher intelligence, I get those skill ranks retroactively.
Yep. For humans, add 1 extract formula from the alchemist's list to the character's formula book. The formula must be at least 1 level below the highest formula level the alchemist can create.
So is it like spells known?
Yeah.
Good to know.
I'm going to wait to calculate my AC until I figure out what the armor I picked up off that demon does, because I might switch armor, depending.
Okay. Identify is available to you, obviously.
I did identify the armor.
That is correct. We will get to that.
Yes, at a point. You rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2, so good job.
I bounced off the book. Hang on. 18.
Alright. So,
It's an 18 on it.
your saving throws
It's a 36 on spellcraft.
are going to go up by
Fuck you.
whatever the first level bonus is.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a +2 to your fort saves, +2 to your will saves, or reflex saves, and +0 to your will saves.
On top of that?
On top of whatever all you've got here. That'll increase your base save
That's pretty
Why
good.
is the Wi-Fi being so shit?
8, 8, and then what's the last one? Just nothing.
2, 2, and 0.
8, 8, and 3.
Okay. And then from every level on afterwards, you'll start from 11th level down to 20th.
Okay.
And if your bonuses
Higher.
are higher, then you don't change them.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna be. It's not gonna be until like 12th level I'll change my will to say that's it.
Now go to your base attack bonus
Yeah. Yeah.
and put it at +7.
+7.
Have you lost BAB?
Yes.
How much?
Well, he's gone from full VAB to 3/4.
Ouch. So you've lost like 2 or 3.
I realized I was doing the damage for the actual. I
And
should have been
then-
doing more.
Slash.
+2.
Thank you. Because instead of a 3d6, it's a 5d6.
Combat maneuver
weapon.
bonus. Your base
Wait,
attack bonus
the
+7.
Why?
Yeah, 7.
Because,
Strength mod.
Which
Originally,
is 1.
let me go back.
Dex mod is 5.
5 there.
The reason
1,
it's
7.
8d6 instead
so
of a
that's
d12
gonna be
is because of the
17,
impact.
18, 19.
With vicious,
That's 23 here.
I deal an extra 2d6 with
And
a drawback
then-
of 1d6 to myself.
I see.
let's
Wait,
see.
hang on.
Oh, the armor doesn't matter just yet.
No, it's she's just saying that's
HP.
why you do 3d6.
That's
I know.
Now health.
I'm not adding that part.
You'll
I'm just
keep
saying
the
that's
health
why.
you have now.
Okay, yeah.
okay.
Impact.
And
The 3d6
roll-
plus the 2d6
Okay.
So
So
you
it's
have
5d6
how much constitution?
plus the damage
My
I add on
constitution
top
is
of that.
14,
So I should have
so
been
I
doing
got
more damage.
1 of 2.
I mean, hang on. Hey, Amy.
What?
She's in the middle, so
What do you
I'll
need?
ask later. Just about the damage of the axe. That's about it.
What about it?
Does it do 3d6 or 5d6?
I feel like I sent it in a message.
We're
She did.
right
it
now
says,
looking at your
it says
message.
3d6, but with the vicious property, that adds an extra 2d6 to it.
Let me look.
Okay.
You're just confirming.
That's only if you use the vicious property.
Okay,
if I'm not
I understand.
mistaken.
Alright, never mind.
Okay.
Then your message is clear.
That's what I thought. Then yeah.
It is good to make sure.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything wrong.
Does 3d6 damage. Does the following
Yes.
properties. Impact, which is why you do 3d6 versus 1d12. Vicious and
Yes.
invigorating.
Okay. Then yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, the 3d6 is its base damage.
Correct.
Vicious is in addition to.
Alright, I was just
Correct.
I was just making sure because I thought it was vague or something. I wasn't
Oh,
doubting
okay.
you.
Okay. No, you're good. I wasn't thinking you
So-
were.
I will give you the choice of you can keep your health now and gain
The D8.
no health this
or
level
No health. Okay.
because you've been rolling d10s this entire time.
That's fair.
Or you can roll 9 d8s and see if you get more than 75. Now here's the thing, remember you'll also get your constitution bonus on top of every,
So that's 2 more health every level?
yeah,
Okay.
so that would be +2 to each of these dice, and then the first one, because the reason you're rolling 9 d8s instead of 10 because you're 10th level is because at first level you always gain your max.
Oh, okay.
So that would be 10 on top of all of this.
Okay. That's tempting.
And then I would give you 5 more on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting 15 before these rolls. Technically speaking, you're getting an additional 18, so that puts you at what?
That would be before rolling. That would be 28.
15 plus 18?
Yeah.
Oh, 15 plus 18. That would be more.
15 plus 18 would be like
33.
33.
So 33
So-
before you roll.
So on 98, if you think you'll roll more than 75.
And before all ones.
That would be so sad.
You took a horrible wound during the demon offensive.
Can I choose a select number of them to re-roll? Like you take your roll instead? Like a certain number? Not all of them?
I will let you take 2 of my rolls.
Okay. That might be worth it. That might be worth it.
It's up to you. How well did you roll for cast?
I rolled a few 10s. But the last one was 4 total. So.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't do it.
She's sitting at 75 right now.
It's pretty good health.
That is really good health.
Could you really do better with 96? Actually, rather 98s.
Yeah.
If I roll,
No, you
Let me make
literally,
it
no,
abs-
you literally can't, because 8 times 9 is 72.
When you already have 30 something before you roll.
Oh, that's true.
Let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a D8.
yeah, it's a D8. I'm almost positive.
Where is it listed? What the fuck? You're useless to me. D8.
I say this though, Amy would love you more if you rolled.
I absolutely would. That is true.
Yeah. I also like to live dangerously.
Have you watched Good Omens?
I hear it's really, really
Not
good.
only is it really good, me and my friend were watching it the other day, and we were like, we need a new Austin Powers with David Tennant.
That would be really good.
That would be really good!
That'd be super good.
There's a portion in Good Omens where he's dressed all like Beatlemania, like from the 60s.
That's fucking great.
And he looks so much like a shitty Austin Powers. It's great.
Alright, boys. Boys and girls.
Boys.
Girls and ghouls. Fucking idiots.
What the fuck are you doing?
Gonna
He's
be
getting out his
D8s.
dice.
I'm getting D8s.
He's getting his nice dice.
I'm getting one of yeah. There's only one D8, so
Okay, so that's all my
fuck
class
off. I don't
skills
need you.
get.
I'm sorry, baby. Can't be mean to my dice.
Yes, you can.
Then they'll be mad at me and then make me roll like shit, and I won't get any
Go
crits.
fuck yourself.
Okay.
My dice are never nice to me anyways when I'm anything but the Dungeon Master, so like...
Are you sure about that? You rolled a 20 when you absolutely needed to.
It's true, I got the 120 I needed for the whole campaign for me to have a story for the rest of my life.
Gonna steal yours. I'm sorry, friend. So 2, 4, 6. I need 3 more. 3 more D8s. 2 of them can be rerolled. Can I have a couple of your D8s over there?
Sure.
1 D8. Alright.
This just had a good noise.
That was a very satisfying noise.
Let's clear the table.
What is that?
Health.
I'm re-rolling my health.
Oh, got it.
See,
Okay,
a lot of variance
so
in the rolls.
4,
Average. A lot of average.
5,
Not always
9, 14, 20, 27, 31, 38 plus what?
Plus 33.
So 60,
71.
71.
I've lost some health.
But you re-roll 2 of these. You've got a 3 and a 1.
I'll re-roll those 2.
Wait, are you just re-rolling them, or are you taking DM health? DM health.
Actually, do you want to roll them because you would be the DM, or? Okay. 8 and a 7. I've gained
Good
health.
rerolls.
I've gained health.
Excellent.
So let me redo that math real quick. It was 33 to start?
Yes.
Okay. 7, 15, 19, 23, 29.
Just take 71 add 6 and then add 7. 71 plus 6 is 7.
No,
7, 8, 9, 10.
The other
And
one
now
was a
I've
3.
lost.
Yeah.
14, 18, 22, 28, 32, 36, 41, 49 plus.
49 plus 33, that's going to be 82?
And that'll be your health.
Yeah, boy. Let's go.
Let me make sure about that real quick.
I want to say it'd be 81.
It's still more than 75.
Yes.
So it was 33 plus
33 plus
49.
82.
yeah, 82.
My math was off then, my bad.
I calculated
Right, yeah, okay. I see what I
quite a
did wrong.
few things wrong.
So, yeah, 82 is correct.
I've been cheating myself out of damage.
Good job, Dias.
Thank
Are
you.
we certain of that?
Yes, I am actually, because I recalculated my strength, including
all the
my
same.
rage. For two-handing, that'd be a plus 16. So hold on, let me
No,
actually.
I'm at
A plus 16, and
4
then
out of 6.
get a plus 20, and then plus
second
50. and plus that. And then I swing before I even roll dice.
Hold on. So before
Plus
everything, my damage before I roll damage, I get.
I create a pocket dimension on top of them, so it's a whole
36.
die.
There's a
Before I-
lot of
before I
stuff
roll
here.
damage.
This is a lot of
Damn.
writing.
I'm going to create a pocket dimension
The
inside
gun chemist
the
is a
rib
bit
cage.
much, but it definitely is worth it for like, because right now I'm rolling 2d6.
I want to make a pocket dimension in your
Plus-
balls.
Oh, no.
4, just normally, not even adding
No,
anything.
not into the dimension of infinite P.
Because of the plus 4. Gun chemist, moving forward.
I will never have to pee again. It'll get
But
stored
on
in
a
the
certain
magic
point, I'll be
dimension.
adding
My
I
like
want to check if I could do even more damage.
7 more d6s.
More.
This is so many things and so long, so much.
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll do all of this. What we're gonna do is not have combat today.
Sounds good.
That's
role
fine.
playing is fine.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
I head back into the portal and roll initiative.
And you die. Thanks for inconveniencing the dungeon master. The price is death.
Congratulations, Drollish. Roll a new
A
character.
purple worm actually comes out. It's a Nidhogg comes out.
A neothalid.
The neo.
I'm
the
so
same
ready to
Neothalid.
deploy another one of those fuckers.
An undead, colossal-sized Neothalich.
I believe you've
That
heard this
sounds
before, but
Sounds fucking.
Please don't use
eat
that.
shit,
sounds-
you giant purple
Actually,
dick.
Amy, you should use that. I want you to use that, please.
A Neothalich?
Light-
Jesus.
Light the lanterns, and we'll
beacons.
and we need Tyler.
Oh god, no.
Gondor calls for aid.
Gondor calls for aid.
Is he lying
Dude,
about
we need to
No.
have like a day.
For Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
Time.
you need to come over. Like
I want to
maybe-
fucking come over for that shit.
Please do.
Join.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on.
We are ready. The
Though-
beacons of Amudin are lit.
The days where it's most convenient like,
Did
are
she even look
days
at mine?
when, like on Wednesday when
Oh,
we
no,
would
we-
normally ever. Huh?
You're good. I mean,
I was asking if she looked at mine.
Oh, what am I looking at specifically?
I don't
Well,
know.
A, you never answered my question about the racial trait, and B, I want to make
Oh.
sure it's up to what you like wanted it to be.
I mean, I just wanted you to recompile it just for like.
Oh.
Put this gun in the box.
Organization's sake.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yes.
sure I got everything taken care of. I fixed my skill ranks. I made sure my
Because
maybe and my
your
spell.
character
No, no, no,
sheet
it'll be in
means
the box, just
nothing
one
to
second.
me.
Okay. I
It's-
thought you were looking at them again when
It
you did
only-
that one time to make sure.
It
everything was
becomes a problem when people are 2 levels ahead of where they were and don't know that they have certain abilities or don't know what their hit bonuses are.
Okay.
Do you have the lighter somewhere?
I don't have a lighter of any kind.
Plus
Pass me a
50%.
candle, please.
Oh, I
You
do
should
have a
close
lighter of
that.
some kind.
I will try.
There you go.
Thank you.
Leia's beard.
Oh wait! Oh, hold on! I gotta show you guys something. Move out of my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. Move!
Also, I
Stop!
hate to be a stickler,
What's up?
but I'm not working with much space, and the
And the
sword
swords
point
might be
don't help.
irritating.
Yeah, we'll move them.
Yes, you can change your racial trait, by the way.
Gotcha.
I like being included in things. It's nice.
What?
He said very softly, I like being included in things. It's nice.
Well, I mean, we're not inviting you for no reason. Oh yeah,
Here's what I got today.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
It is nice.
I have
Is
one
it-
kind of like that too. I love that
Is it
effect.
pearlescent?
Yeah, it's pearlescent.
Iridescent is the word.
Shut up. Oh, that is.
No, iridescent for
Fucking
something different, I
gorgeous.
think.
No.
Nobody insults my gal.
Hey, I got one too.
Iridescent. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
that's-
iridescent.
That's like the
refers
one
to-
I. That's the one I have.
That's
Oh,
so.
I have
fucking
almost that
bloody.
exact one actually.
Fucking bitches.
They're fucking nice.
So, anyways.
I see Old Town was beneficial for
Yes.
everyone.
Oh, okay. She gave you the koozie.
Yes, good.
Koozies
I
are
have
fun.
recently discovered that I am not a huge fan of the way condensation feels. I don't know exactly why, or if this has been a thing forever and I didn't
Do you want an
notice.
answer? It's probably because you have fucking autism and weird things bother you.
Probably.
You know, Ted actually has autism, right?
Yeah.
And so does my sibling.
I can attest. He's probably, yeah.
He gets the A card.
He gets
He
the A
gets the
card.
A.
Hey,
Mom,
can I ask you a
excuse me, I
question?
have autistic
Why would you
friends.
stand there when I'm
I
trying
can-
to get back behind the table?
See, I
Anyways,
told you I have
next
autistic
time my
friends.
wife bothers me, I have a knife behind the DM screen.
Can I see it?
Can I start bringing mine?
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to have yours.
Why not?
What about me?
Mine are in a box in your shed,
Sarah's
actually.
really
Can I
the
go
only
get
one
them?
who's been irresponsible up to this point.
What?
You
Bringing a sharp-ass Kopesh.
Actually, that's not true. She
That
fucking
is
cut
not-
herself open.
That is not allowed back in the house. I can't trust myself to not hurt myself.
I told you.
I was supposed to say, how is it my fault? I
You
brought it
allowed her
show
to
up.
hold it.
Nobody
Sorry.
says that about my
That should
gal.
be okay.
All right.
I wanted to do that.
Jeez.
So,
Tap.
Can I throw this box away now, or
Candles.
do you want it? Do you want the box?
Lovely answer.
Yeah, it's really good.
switchblades are cool.
Yeah,
Switchblades
that's
are
super cool.
Owner of this box, hello. Do you want to keep it?
No, but I want the
This
shitty
candle just went. Fuck, man.
Well, at least we don't need a lot of candles.
Not this one, bro.
I need to buy, but I
No,
need to
that's
buy new
terrible.
candles. You want to take a closer look?
That is cursed rat.
Yes, that's cursed rat.
A cursed rat.
I won't close it on you. That's super sick.
Tex needs a switchblade.
Probably, yeah.
God, that's so fucking.
You need a
I got-
switchblade
like a
with
stiletto.
I
square
could
on
look
it.
at that all day.
It's so pretty. Like, especially when it's reflecting light.
Amy,
Hmm.
she needs a switchblade with a square on it.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Oh! One more thing. Hold on.
Oh, and
boy.
one more thing.
And one.
one more
Well, one more thing.
Oh,
Hold
and
on.
one more thing.
Oh, and one
Where's
more
the
thing.
Oh.
McCree gun?
And one more
Where's
thing.
it going?
Don't wake the mother.
Don't wake the mother.
Oh,
I like
there
that
it
that's the only one we remember. He said one other thing like 4 times.
Let's see.
The only one we remember is don't wake the mother.
But yeah,
That means we need to watch the movie
It's
again.
not
so
that
we can
it's not that
remember.
we don't. It's not that we don't like to invite you. It's just until recently, which I'm glad to hear you're going to 410s.
It was more a comment on my.
Oh my god, it's,
god.
it's
Hell
time.
yeah!
It's
There we go.
time.
We rooting now, boys.
You're uninvited. Come on. You're uninvited.
Tex has her hat.
That
Yeah.
looks great on you.
Now we all have roleplay props. I have my headphones.
I don't have any.
I need to get an
find
Inquisitor's
something.
hat for Merrick.
You do need to get an
That would
Inquisitor's
be
hat
so-
from Eric.
I need
yes.
also need to shave this off and grow this out.
Yeah.
So I look so I
Yeah.
Oh,
fully
you
get
got
the
the
Merrick.
like witch hunter's mutton
That's
chop.
that's
Yes.
exactly what Merrick Donahue is. He's fucking
Oh my god.
But this is a little stubbly. It's not clean shaven.
yeah.
I've got 30 points I can assign.
Of what?
Skills.
How do I bring a prop
Oh,
for a
you're just
fucking
totally
warlock?
remaking your sheet.
Not like
You
totally.
you
but
do
I'm,
use big ass
Did you
gun.
forget?
I'm
30
reworking
sword.
a number of things.
Oh yes, I'll just buy
I-
a big ass gun.
Well, I mean,
Total for my character, I have 30 because I get 2
True.
from 2 plus int mod from War Priest and an extra 1 from Human.
That's me.
And I have no int mod.
you want to continue?
I imagine them like work hooks, and
Do
I
you
just
wanna-
wanted to yank your nipples off with
You want to continue?
Well-
Put meat over someone's ball sack.
Did you actually rip the cord?
Did I?
No.
Okay.
I thought I saw like
Wire.
exposed wire.
Okay. So, as I said, because he has a class feature almost every level, and it's so much writing, we're just gonna play, and there won't be combat, or I will kill you.
Or Cass won't be in it.
If there's
I'm gonna fight Drolish.
that's your funeral.
Yeah, inadvisable at best.
Hey,
Logically
hey,
speaking.
Drolish.
Well,
Taste. Just go fuck him up.
Oh no.
Just sit him
Why
down.
would you betray me like this?
Just sit him down.
I'm just protecting myself.
either it's the haste or just hey, enlarged person.
It's really hard to get up.
So, what did we do last week?
Last week.
Last time on.
Don't just give me a recap real quick.
We went into the hell portal, we found out that there was demons, the demons came after us, the demons ran after us, we fought a bunch of demons, we fought more demons, we got out, Shuko did not.
Demons.
BJ did though.
Rip boy.
BJ got out.
With his fucking
Rip and deep.
hammer
Oh,
shotgun.
fuck.
Are you okay?
That's way louder than I thought it was.
Yeah. So total survivors last session. Us, half of Captain's men, the captain himself, BJ.
Easy clap.
Easy clap.
All you have to do is sacrifice your best friend.
Why didn't you use your save best friend class feature, Forehead?
Yeah, you get it at level 8.
Duh. Come on, man. You just let Chuko die.
Oh, don't.
Ooh.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, man. I'm
It
sorry.
actually hurt.
I'm sorry, bro. Fuck, I feel bad now.
You let your old friend die. How do you feel, bitch boy?
That's alright, making people feel bad is what Inquisitors do. Get used to it.
I, as a person, am hurt.
What are you doing over there, Amy? Having fun?
I am having fun.
Well, that makes one of us.
Oof.
Wow.
I didn't go through the trouble of getting prescribed my hormones not to hold my own tits, jackass.
Here's your knives. Well, here's
They're
your
fun.
knife and my knife.
That's fair, honestly.
Boobs are good.
They are.
I like them. I like having them
Boobs are fab.
for many reasons.
Yeeg.
So you guys find yourselves outside the portal, as described last session.
Outside of the hall.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Moving on from that.
so Cora just kind of puts her hand on the wall just for a moment and just bows her head, and she, looks like she starts to pray but can't seem to find words, so just kind of puts her head down solemnly.
Ira flosses silently.
No, Pyra does not floss.
Cass.
Me.
Unlike Tyler.
Cass,
Unlike me, Pyra does not floss.
Cass checks her bullets. And says, Caster, how many years did you know this man? Oh,
Actually, that's
Chuko.
impossible. I'm not going to do that.
Caster is kneeled at the edge of the hole, the crater left by the disappearance of the vault. More than I can remember.
How old are you then?
24? 5?
Well, that's the case. That's how many. She starts firing 24 shots into the hole that Chuko left.
Do we really want to alert our presence to any potential enemies in the area, or other rogue elements?
She stops at number 12.
No, she doesn't stop. Just, it's like,
Galahad, leave it.
it's to honor the fallen.
I feel like you can also honor the fallen back at the keep, but that's just me.
Well,
It's more powerful if it's at the site they died.
Sure.
Unfortunately, we're not going anywhere yet. I imagine I imagine a lot of you, especially after today, would like to avoid a long walk home. So we're resting here tonight. I'll get us all home in seconds tomorrow. Though, do any of you have a long length of metal, preferably a fork or of some sort?
Yeah, I've got one in my mess kit. Here, and he just kind of loosely tosses his rucksack at you.
You okay if I ruin this?
That's fine. Forks are cheap.
Got it. And she pries the two prongs in the middle off and says, "I'm going to need this." All right.
Well, I'll go get to finding dinner.
You are not going to find any out here.
I'm gonna find a
Does
dust
that
cake.
me?
You get
That's
dirt.
me.
Mud pie.
Mud pie!
Hell
You've got
yeah.
create food and water,
I don't have it prepared today.
and people are going to go hungry tonight.
No, I have rations.
Do you have like 20?
Yes, actually, we bought a ton of them. Remember before the desert,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ended up creating food and water for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I did not partake in that.
Caster ended up eating apples.
Cass made her own food.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you hunted, but that's whatever.
Drolish walks up to Caster. You know, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But for what it's worth, I understand what you were going through now. And I'm sorry for your loss. However, we don't know if he's truly dead yet. recommend we move forward. And if you ever need to talk, I'm here for you.
We all are.
Whenever you need. We all are, like as Cass said. We've grown to a humble family, I suppose. Whether we like it or not.
I echo the sentiment, Caster.
And if you want to take some time to yourself when we get back to the keep, I'll make sure things go smoothly in the war room.
Now I gotta see that.
I appreciate that. Thank you all.
Of course, brother. Now, I suppose we all get some rest tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna need it.
I'd like.
I myself won't be sleeping just yet.
Well, alright.
That's not to say I won't be resting though.
Check your phone.
I'll be sure to stand and watch. You guys get some rest.
No, Ty. There's a couple conversations I'd like to have before the rest goes through.
By all means.
I'd like to talk with Galahad.
By all means.
So Galahad, I wanted to ask how it felt to be one of the few people alive that ever killed a pit fiend.
I don't know. But do you know something I do know?
What's that?
Do you know the legendary battleground that took place on?
I've heard of it in various texts. It's where the gods smote Asmodeus.
But what is the most prominent feature of this battleground?
Would I know?
You would. I have told you this information before, and Cora would know it. You can make a roll if you like. Knowledge history.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. I rolled a 2, 35.
It's gonna be a 17.
Soon.
Say again, I'm sorry. I had to type.
17.
17 total?
Yeah.
So, the prominent piece of information that comes to the forefront of your mind is it takes place on a continent somewhere in Rivera that no one has ever found.
Oh! Takes place on the, I don't remember the name, but continent lost to all but the gods. The promoted pasture. The land that's said to be untouched by war or strife or any kind of damage. Though, to me
Or
it looked...
mortals.
Or mortals. But to me it looked like a blasted hellscape.
Well, maybe things are different these days.
Perhaps.
Do you know why I'm bringing this up?
I don't follow yet.
Because I know where it is now.
Interesting.
Oh, do tell.
When we have time, we'll need a boat.
I can make that happen. Though there is something I wanted to say to you. I don't know how you felt about Chuko, but I'll say this. I don't know if you're harboring any thoughts like I am.
He was dense and in the way.
Galahad, there's something very important that I need you to remember. The people who are willing to stand next to you, who are willing to fight with you, can be friends, they can even be family, but they are the most worthwhile things in this entire world. They are worth more than any gem, more powerful than any spell.
Would you suppose that your friends are the most valuable asset you have when they stand ideologically opposed to solutions to problems that would doom the entirety of mortal kind?
Yes, I still would.
You would trust your friends before you would make the decisions that you have to make coming up, to do the things that must be done. Because if that is what you're telling me, Mother, then I will make those decisions for you.
What I am saying is that I trust my friends to help me make the right decision.
You know, as well as I, that you are the smartest person in this group. Their judgment does not matter. Yours does.
I wouldn't be here if not for the people I have known
And
throughout
you
my life.
won't be here much longer if you can't trust yourself to make tough choices.
I trust myself to make tough choices, but I trust them to help me see them through. You would do well to do the same.
I have no reason to trust anyone but you beyond the most basic needs.
A lonely existence is torturous,
Dragons by nature are lonesome.
but you are not like most dragons.
No, I am not. I am substantially less arrogant, I might say, and I am also driven by a much stronger survival instinct. Dragons want to sit on a hoard of wealth, and that is because they are stupid. There are no dragons in excess of a few centuries that don't have some information on what goes on in this world. It just doesn't happen. And for me to believe that every one of my own kind on this world is perfectly content to sit back and watch these things happen to it is pitiful. My kind are weak, but I am not.
Totally not arrogant. Just out of character, totally not arrogant. Not at all.
I ask that you keep what I said in mind, Galahad.
I
I
would-
know you're smart,
I would
and I
ask
know you're powerful.
I would ask as well that you do the same, to consider that we have tread where gods have died, and yet you cast magic still.
I don't think that hadn't escaped my notice. When we have time, and she holds up the fork that Castor gave her, I'd like to find some answers.
You and I both know what the truth is.
I'd like to, and if that truth is what you say, then perhaps we can use that.
Maybe.
And I'd like you to come with me.
Maybe I will. I would like all of this to be over. I am very tired.
Everyone is. And she just kind of, she just gives him a hug.
Cass saunters up. He's like, hey, how's it going? She walks up and says, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but you mind if I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
I just want to note, if anyone had any intention of speaking to Pyra, she's knelt by the fireside. What basically is Sazod, she looks like she's meditating, which she hasn't done before.
Okay.
You're just like,
No.
Nope, don't like that.
No. I don't like that at all.
Casket walks up to you and says,
Casket.
Casket
Casket.
walks up to you and is like, hey, yo, you got any caskets? No. She walks up and says, you have extensive
We put
knowledge
Cass
of
in the
many
casket.
things. This is undeniable, but
so I've been told.
I understand you know quite a bit about history of just across this plane. I'd like to know some of it.
Sure, what do you wish to know?
This is you don't have to like roleplay just specifics, but one of the things that she wants to know is like Drow, like the Drow history. It's all the most important houses, the Union and its collapse, what it was like before the collapse, all that kind of stuff.
Vibrate modes.
Well, that's rather a lot of information, but I can do my best to give you the basics.
We can do in sessions if you like. Have it a little class.
Fine by me.
I just being a mayor of a town and night coming, I think it'd be prudent to understand the history of the people I'm representing and the history of my adversaries as well.
I must warn you, Drow history books, especially the ones that I read, they didn't say much that probably wasn't filled with inherent bias about the Union. But at least in every single statement, there's probably at least nuggets of truth.
I'm sure.
BJ calls over. The word you're looking for is propaganda.
I just thought I'd let you know that the word you're looking for is propaganda.
Also, Drolish needs to speak with Cora as well when you two are done.
Oh my god, I'm popular today.
There's a good reason.
How are the boys rolling today?
Cass
Good question.
is like, well, we do have a large amount of books now. We're going to have to sort through that quite a bit, but I can't imagine there isn't any sort of histories of anyone in here.
Oh, there's probably several things, and I might be able to help with that.
Oh, by all means, I would love for that.
There's actually a spell that I think that lets you rapidly consume books. It's great.
Booty, 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 booty.
Rockin' everywhere, rockin' everywhere.
But
And then you got Tad over here with the blank face, just...
there's... In regards to classes, yes. But there's things that I'm doing right now, and...
Oh, of course. It's nothing pressing. Not yet,
J-Ho
anyway.
crystals.
I just...
Ask you.
It's something that I would like to partake in at some point.
And I'd like to teach.
I appreciate it. And Cass nods her head and turns around and plops in her own little seat.
Alright, is there any other conversations that anyone else would like to have? Because I don't want to hog the floor.
Drolish just needs strictly information from you.
Okay.
So it is another conversation, but you're also involved in it.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. God, I'm popular today.
Drolish, like, in the middle of her sitting watch, she unroots herself from like the floor and starts making her way.
What are you doing?
Combining Matt with the table.
I'm doing to Matt's body what John Wick did to the one guy's face with the book.
Oh.
Oh god.
I really need to see John Wick 3.
Yes, you do. It's It's a really good fucking movie. Man, you are stuck.
Where did my mom put my new sauces?
Oh, they're by the teas. Where Ty used to have his tea.
Anyone seen these? Ty's teas.
Yes.
You want to see what death in a bottle looks like? Look how thick that is.
Big.
Oh my fucking
It's
god.
Reaper sauce.
Jeez.
That's Reaper sauce?
I've had Reaper sauce before. It's gnarly.
There's actually at the quick aside, at the jerky place there was this thing that was like concentrated like solidified jelly that was concentrated capsaicin. It ranked at 9 million scovilles, and the challenge was to suck on it until you cried. As like it's a fun party idea for your friends.
Fun party idea.
And I think it would be a fun party idea, but my only gripe with it is the name of this product.
What?
It's called the toe of Satan.
Oh hell yeah.
Just suck on Satan's toe.
You gonna suck on the toe of Satan, boys?
You know I like sucking on those little toesies.
Please never do that again.
I like sucking on little toes.
I will be forced to make Tattoo call you Dungeon Mommy for the rest of time.
Ah, she's quiet now.
The look of worry, confusion, and disgust.
Look at it.
It's really cool.
When it reflects the light. I love it.
I'm being stared at.
God, this thing is sharp.
Menacingly. Hi there.
Cora,
Would you like to suck on my
Yes.
toes?
No.
I may have a
That's what I
oddly
thought.
specific question to ask you.
I'm getting a lot of oddly specific questions lately, but please go on.
Gamer girl feet.
How do I'm just gonna be blunt about it.
Myself, but
How do Drow
considering
view
everything else that's gone on with Gamer Girl
others
stuff,
not of their race?
It would be Gamer Girl toe fungus.
Yeah, well, amongst most of the houses, chattel.
Chattel. How about half-breeds of their race?
The fuck does chattel?
Yeah, half-breeds are, well, it depends. That is a question that that is a question that you have to the answer varies from house to house. Some have more conservative opinions, others see value, but usually they're mostly if they can prove themselves, they're not slaves. So
Second class citizens then.
in most cases.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Why, do you ask?
Why don't the slaves just go somewhere else?
What is the difference between a citizen and a civilian?
I mean, if the slaves outnumber the
A
citizens,
citizen
they
takes
can just
responsibility for
walk
his
out.
life and the lives of those in the Federation.
The
We
slave
want
ma-
Starship Troopers.
Anyway.
If the Overseer doesn't show up within the first 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave.
Yep, that's
It's
true. That's true.
Do you
Unfortunately-
watch Starship Troopers with you guys?
Yes,
Yes.
Did you like it?
I've seen it now.
It's
It was exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Is that good or bad?
It's a
Yes.
sensitive matter with
Okay.
me, however, I can trust you a lot. I told Cass this information a while back. Like a while back.
I like to think she's doing that.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Go on.
You know the exhibitionary force on the way.
Yeah, it's being led by I can't remember her name.
Like out of character or in character?
Yes.
Hold on,
It was Jezendra, I think.
I feel that.
Anyway, whatever.
Or Jezra or something.
Jezra.
Yeah.
Slut bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck god.
Thing is, Jezra is my daughter.
Ah.
I'd imagine you guys are in earshot too.
Me? Well, Cass was gonna go talk to Pyro.
Yeah, that's fine.
Caster has not moved from the hole.
You really are.
Fair, man.
Cassandra brings a hot pot of stew to him.
Stuber.
You gotta eat, Cashy boy. You gotta get all big and strong.
You gotta get your nutrients.
Where did you get
strong
that from?
enough.
Was that next to the conventional oven?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is mine.
You guys finish your interaction. I'll have my
Oh,
interaction
no,
with you.
you're good.
Next.
Yeah, she is
That was mine.
my child. My last remaining
We're
child.
brothers now.
Congratulations,
I'm your brother with tits.
you have herpes.
If you gave...
Anyways.
Anyway, the reason I wanted to ask is I wanted to gain some sort of leverage in hopes of not having to kill her.
Well,
Well, you can have the rest of it now. You just pour it into your glass.
the
And I'm not quite sure. I personally,
I imagine you don't want her dead. We'll figure something out.
she's out of all my children,
Your regular tongue.
she's the only one I'm truly proud of. Fuck.
That's right. She said that before, but still it hits. It's like, how many children did you have? Like 8?
Well, they're dead now, pussies.
In total, 12.
In total, none now.
No, 1.
1.
Well,
Ah, yes, gamer girl P.
The rest of my,
I'm sorry for derailing
that's,
me.
but that's another topic for another day. I could go on and on and on why I hated my other children.
I imagine
Damn, trollish.
It's like cars. It's
Shit.
like.
I mean, for first off, they were fucking Varnals.
Well, no.
Man.
Anyway,
that's
Have fun playing with your tits, Amy?
I am not doing that.
man, that's
Not that Serena can prove.
nostalgic. That's nostalgic.
anyway, she's a part of me that I want to preserve. She is the love of my.
Sorry.
I know you're fine.
You almost misspoke there, and it would have been really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
would've been
that's why I'm
very
like, ah, no, wait,
very
didn't mean
awkward.
that, didn't mean that, no.
Oh, what are you
no,
doing,
no, man.
step bro?
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh my god. And we're done.
Done.
Come on, this conversation should all be taking 3 minutes, if not for everything.
I know, we're just fucking stupid.
I've trained. I've trained her personally since she was born. And she grew into a general in a very hostile land. And that I have to admire. And I will admit I was not a good mother to her. I tried my best, but there's only so much like an old woman like me would be able to do with how I was raised.
I understand.
I didn't know how to handle pardon my language, a half-breed.
Don't be gone, thought it, mate.
Much less, especially since her father was distant. Regardless, thank you for you. I'm just ranting now. Forgive me.
You're fine.
I got this right.
We've all been through a lot, but we will. I'll find a way to make sure that your daughter is preserved.
That's kind of
That
ominous.
sounds ominous.
And I mean, okay, perhaps preserved is the wrong word because
Let me just kill her. Just
Put
put
her
her in
in
the
a
fucking
tank.
ground. You know.
Just raise her up.
Just raise her up.
perhaps preserved is the wrong word. Saved.
I know what you mean. Hopefully that's the case, but she got her stubbornness from me.
Chip.
So I highly doubt that.
It's a chip
Time will
in the
tell.
chimichangas.
Thank you very much, Cole.
Chimichangas.
Of course.
You rest well.
I have yet more to do.
And end a conversation.
Cass is going to walk up to Castor first before talking to Pyra. She's making some stew, like her own little. She's making an apple cabbage stew for Castor.
Yeah.
Shoot.
For real though, I actually found an apple cabbage stew recipe online and I made it and it was fucking delicious.
That sounds good.
But yeah, she's got up some fresh apples and stuff, as fresh as they can be. Gets all the stuff together and comes up with a nice little cauldron.
Can I have an aside?
Yes.
Today, someone said, who was very close to me, that I am a goblin, and that I have intense goblin energy, especially in relation to food, and I frankly find it offensive.
You just pelvic thrusted the trash can as you threw something away.
Don't insult my culture.
Goblin culture?
I took a sip.
I'll fucking end you.
I took a sip from my glass and you went to stick your fingers in it before I took my next
The only
sip.
thing.
That's
Okay,
because
if
you
it's
gave
not.
me herpes.
If
Because
it's
you drank from my glass, bitch.
if it's not goblin, it's kobold. You'd eat a plate if you could. I bet. If you're hungry enough and you could eat a plate, you'd do it.
My name ain't Vic.
Victor would eat a plate once.
It's good. You try everything.
I'll try anything once.
Regardless.
Come on.
Cass comes up with a nice little pot. Come on, Casty boy, you gotta get all strong.
Is that
Actually what you're gonna go with?
Yeah.
That seems inadvisable.
Yeah.
Hey mate, come on.
What was the joke?
Just going full tilt into that, aren't you? Good God.
What was the pun that we made earlier involving getting strong? Fuck.
Strong enough?
Oh yeah. I know it's not strong enough, Castor, but you got a big old strong enough for you. I'm sorry, Castor. I just wanted to lighten the mood. I made some apple cabbage stew for you.
Immediately, 9 seconds later, I'm sorry, man. Just.
Please don't hit me with your new super axe.
With your burning super death axe!
Yeah, I just wanted to say,
Saturday Night Axe.
please don't eviscerate me with that sick ass axe you got, bro.
My righteous axe!
But
Castor is fucking
I'm sorry.
nothing.
Yeah,
No
just-
reaction.
Distant guitar noises.
I know you're going through a terrible loss, something that I can relate to. And I just wanted to make something special for you. Everyone else got Jesus Christ.
Stop.
That's the captain over there trying to wolf down the shitty
That's
carrots
Captain
that I made
Empire.
for
I
him.
just look at him. Stop. What the fuck?
He's trying to eat some stale bread, and she hands a loaf it's a little stale, but it's really soft in the center. Here you go, friend.
Caster takes it and sets it on top of the little cauldron and sets that just off to
That's
off
the
to the
captain
side.
over there,
Continues
just-
staring into the hole. Thank you, Cassandra.
Of course, brother. And
Jesus Christ.
she
You are right now being the most distracting ever.
I'm sorry. I'm not being a very good dungeon master right
You're being a goblin.
I will fucking end you.
more like a hobgoblin because she's the captain.
I can imagine
Sorry.
that being Captain. Absolutely.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Anyway.
And she just gives a nice solid pat on your shoulder. The one that's not safe, adorned.
Oh no.
It's hot.
Oh no.
Remember, hot is hot.
Heat hot.
Going to a seminar hosted by the one Haley.
He's hot.
Heat hot.
Heat hot.
You hot, thanks for
Amy.
coming. $200.
$200.
Give
$200.
Give $200.
I also accept payment in goat.
God.
You have sick goat. It's okay. I take.
Cass was like, when she's walking like, oh, I almost forgot.
Oh, and one more.
And one more thing. She comes back with a little hand-carved bench and an apple.
Caster just kind of smirks and shakes his head a little.
Come on, no, don't be an asshole about it. And she nudges you and walks away. Good night, friend.
This
Good night,
fucking kills my throat.
Yeah. It's very scratchy.
af-
Very deep.
After that, she goes and kneels down.
You got fucking. You got full weeb going on by the
Well, yeah,
fire.
she does the same kneel. It's the best she can anyway, with metal legs. Oh, this is hard. Oh god, it's hard to sit down on your knees or your legs when they don't squish.
Hold on, I need to be where I feel like everyone can see me. For purposes.
I can't see you.
Sorry. You're only the one talking to me. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. She sits down in front of Pyra. Says, so.
Sitting down in front of me will be challenging. I am next to the fire. It is downright inadvisable to sit in front of me.
I didn't know
some
you were in
could
front of a fire.
say. Just,
Sit down
someone
in front of
says
her anyway. You got metal legs. You'll
hazardous
Yeah.
even.
I'll cut it.
I guess she sits next to you. Same posture. You know this is really hard with metal legs. Shit. Anyway. What's on your mind? If you...
Are you quite finished?
I didn't even do anything.
You didn't see the shift in my facial expression because you can't see me. It went.
Are you okay, Tad?
Pat is not okay. He has removed his glasses and bestowed upon you, boy.
I'm sorry.
You have been inflicted with boy.
I'd like one medium roast. Okay.
In the meaning
Boy!
in the middle of your heavy breathing, in the middle of your chomps, you're just.
I don't ever want to hear you deny that you're a goblin.
I'm a brother for fire.
I don't even know what you said. I don't know what you said. Like, what? Wait, I'm sorry, I don't speak goblinoid.
Goblinoid isn't on my list of languages either. My
It's on mine.
expansive list of languages.
We only have an hour and 30 minutes left.
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
This is a more laid back session, anyways. We're just talking.
Yeah. And she was like, well,
Me, the dungeon master, can only handle so much depression. Feel that? Understandable.
you're sitting in here all alone. Wanted to know what's on your mind.
I wouldn't expect you know much about meditation, but the key rule is you don't bother people when they're doing it.
Oh, how pretty of you. I'm sorry I bothered. Not really, I don't actually give a shit. Anyway.
Was this my glass, or am I taking your glass again?
No, my glass is here now, where it can truly not be mistaken as anyone other than mine.
But, Cass does say,
Tattoo's like, I want to be deaf now.
I understand that you're meditating, but you know you don't have to be so callous.
So what's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you that question. Don't answer my question with a question. Come on now. I know we've addressed it earlier, but I just want to know.
You should know what's on my mind. You saw what happened on the stairs.
Well, I didn't see every single step that you went through. I just saw a portion of the one.
I've already made it clear, Cass. There's a lot ahead of us.
Yes, that is true.
I want to be someone that you would want to have at your side.
You already are.
And it's working.
Well, you have been this whole time. You didn't have to change anything about yourself. From the day you blasted into that chapel, however heretical it might be to some people, I had a feeling
Caster just
you'd
perks
be
up like, wait, hold on a moment. What?
I'm sorry?
Heresy?
you
Heresy.
Start
At this point?
glowing eyes.
I had a feeling that you'd be a very close companion. And you wouldn't just abandon and leave to do whatever else you wanted, although I'm sure you probably would have if we weren't so convincing.
Man, this is sad. If all of us are fucking convincing for someone to stay, how bankrupt is their life?
Ouch. Oof.
Dead parents, basically raised from a child to be a warrior for his religion.
That
Father,
is
of course, being a heretic and traitor to that religion.
Racist war criminal. Family is dead. Also racist.
Exiled from her homeland.
Over curfew.
that is on all accounts, capital F gamers.
The curfew thing, or just all of it?
I said it in all accounts. In all accounts,
I'm
capital
about to
F.
pull what's called a pro gamer move.
Sells bathwater.
But Cass continues to speak.
George sells her bathwater as protein shakes.
Stop it.
Oh god.
Come
Protein.
on!
They're
Protein.
slightly thicker than normal
Come
water.
on!
I don't want it.
Oh god, no, I don't want it.
Want
it in my
show. I don't want it. No, no, no.
Wait, wouldn't that just make tea?
Do we steep the drollish in the bathwater? Steep for 3 minutes in scalding water, then remove the drollish?
Has a very bitter, salty taste to it.
Work.
Although I'm sure it's wonderful with honey.
I don't like it. I don't want it.
But
I don't want to taste that.
Cass continues to speak.
I don't want that.
There's nothing about you that you really needed to change for me, or honestly any of us. Although I do understand the need, to feel the need to change for those that you would command, should you want to command soldiers.
She opens her eyes for the first time since this conversation has begun. It's about contribution, Cassandra.
Well, you've certainly done more. You've done quite a bit of contribution for quite a long time.
And there's yet more to come.
I
There's a
understand.
standard I can't meet if I keep prancing around like the brainless bimbo I used to.
I wouldn't say you were a brainless bimbo. You were a bit free-spirited, but they
A
gave you...
rather brained bimbo. I'll go back to my bread.
It certainly did make you, pardon me for my brashness, more personable. You've gotten a lot more abrasive nowadays. You know? And I just don't want this war to, or any wars in the future, to change that easygoing, impulsive spirit. Despite what you might think, it's a very welcoming trait.
You're doing your best.
Captain, please, if you can't hold the silverware, don't touch it.
I would prefer not to eat with my hands.
You're going to cut stale bread with what?
It's
great
more than
axe?
stale bread. There's meat.
Sure, Captain. Regardless. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'll make no promises, but I'll take what you said into consideration.
That's all I ask. Anyways, have fun meditating, sis. And she gets up and walks away.
It's a bit odd you calling me sis, considering the first time I saw you I offered to sleep with you.
Was that what that was?
In some cultures, incest is not necessarily frowned upon.
Captain, stay in your bread, please.
Or meat, or whatever you desire. Got a potato over there? Hold on. Here, roast this, and throws you a potato.
Potato!
One potato.
He takes the potato and sets it
Don't
on
eat
the
it raw.
side.
Don't eat it raw.
He puts meat in the stale bread and kind of sops it in water, and then like closes it as the bread gets more malleable, and then puts it in like a pot over the fire.
Survival instincts.
He's making hoagies.
He then grabs this fistful of bread meat and dunks it in a sauce, just all the way down up to like
elbow.
Right,
Just like
and then just
Yeah, kind of like you with the chimichangas.
Come on now, don't go
It
biffing
started-
all the meat away.
So it all started.
Don't go biffing all the meat away.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Let's
Shared universe confirmed.
Let's continue.
What was Cass's? I forgot. What did you say?
She said, was that what that was?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Which is why I was very confused when you opted to lay next to the fire with a dog instead.
Well, dogs are fluffy. It was a very fluffy dog. It was nice. I wonder how he's doing.
Would she have been more agreeable if she was a knoll?
There it is.
I'll
No,
go back to my hoagie.
I cannot say that would be the case. She'd probably laugh at me. Regardless. Weirdo.
Is Cassandra a dog fucker?
No. She just said no. Was like, well, times change.
Well, not all things change. And she opens her eyes again and looks at you, and she's got a little bit of the gleam she used to. That's
Aw.
a standing offer.
Good to know. Sleep well.
I'll sleep eventually.
Please do. And she.
We don't need to. That's the thing.
Oh,
We're on like day
that's-
204 of
I
that
forgot.
spell.
We have the thing.
That's why I'm like, what are we doing?
Sometimes sleeping is nice.
because
Yeah. Sleeping feels
she
good.
needs to rest to get spells.
Yeah.
That spell in particular doesn't have any like
No.
relation to your spell. That makes it garbage for
No.
spellcasters.
So what, like, how it works is it just you get the benefits of sleeping for several days in a row, but for spellcasters it means you only need to nap for 2 hours to get your full 8 hours of rest for spell.
Okay, so it does do something, because I was about to say otherwise that means fucking jack shit to a spellcaster.
Yeah, it's why I cast it so that 2 hours later I could get up and save Galahad.
Yeah, Cass goes and plops down. She's inspecting the armor now. Like, she has it come off and is like looking at it.
Ooh.
Caster perks up, stands very quickly, and beelines for BJ.
Oh no. Rephrase that.
Hello?
Blazkowicz, what did you see in there?
What do you mean?
In the portal, what did you see?
The same things I would suppose you saw? Lots of demons, fighting.
Are you looking for a specific piece of information, sir?
What did you see before the demons crawled out? Did you open your eyes before that point?
Not really. It was just a battlefield.
Right then, that is all.
Oh shit!
And he walks away.
Does he return to his same place?
Yes, this time notably more in a position of
Relax.
his usual praying rather than slumped in defeat.
I cannot let the faith die today.
Caster,
Yes.
are you holding a vigil? If so, I won't interrupt you.
Mission failed.
Mostly honoring the past. What can I do you for?
Give it next time.
I just wanted to. I understand. I understand the loss, but I especially understand what you personally went through. You know, when it comes to faith, you told me once you had doubts, and she's speaking quietly. I'm not going to say that any of those doubts were founded. And what happened in that room, I don't think changes the man you are today.
What happened in that room changes a lot of things, but only for me. And he stands up and he meets your gaze. You have to understand that word of what we did in there can never get to the temple.
I understand completely.
What?
I appreciate that.
But I just wanted to say, in regards to Chuko, I don't know if you've realized this, but I think it's comforting. I think it might be a comforting thought to hang on to. He decided to trust you. He didn't initially trust any of this, but he went with you.
I know. He was a good man.
True, he did object rather heavily to the forces that we deal with. Said that you all were either lying or fools, and yet. I want to personally apologize for my own shortcomings. My men and I had been better coordinated. Perhaps he would have survived.
These things happen, Captain. We're trained, basically from birth, that death is a reality we all must face. Such is the nature of war.
We are trained to kill, not to live with the death.
I'm certain he's fine. Somewhere.
It's very bold.
Another couple days, you could talk with him yourself.
That would make him quite old indeed if he had survived.
Perhaps in death, Chuko could have seen much. It's not often we get to speak to someone who's stepped outside of this mortal coil. Would you like that?
I'll consider it.
Okay.
I would like to be clear on one thing, though. Tell me, Cora, how do followers of Shireen deal with heretics?
To be honest, the question of heresy isn't really something that the Church deals with. Across the various settlements of the Black Sea, worship of the Mist Mother it takes many forms across many different cultures.
Oh dear. I fear Castor hasn't forgotten what Byra said on the Proto-Hell battleground.
But so
She was the one who told him to open his eyes, basically.
it is something that is handled with more questions rather than force.
I see. So, heretical thoughts aren't so much a thing as a defined set that is punished, but a thing to be questioned, to be understood.
It's more, she is seen as, her divinity is seen in many things. It is not set, for some of the cultures don't even really speak.
The reason I bring this up,
There's a story.
I need you to really understand the gravity of why the temple cannot know what happened in that portal. I saw Safe,
Your sect would dissolve.
the god of the sun, in the sky above our heads, lying on the ground at my feet, dead. And not only that, I stabbed her with that sword, and he points at the sword of Kos, a soul-devouring sword. And I flung a portion of that into the sky and literally created the first dawn on the plains of what is effectively time-traveled into proto-hell at the moment of Asmodeus' death. If that gets out to the temple,
Your
with
reputation.
my name attached to that, at the best case scenario, they will brand me a madman and strip me of my rank and title, and at the worst case scenario, they'll brand me a heretic and excommunicate me, if not execute me. What happened in that portal did not happen. Do you understand?
I understand entirely, Castor.
Thank you. I can't let that be for nothing.
I know. I feel like amongst most of this party, and she lowers her voice again, I feel like you and I understand each other probably the best.
That thunder.
No, that's the train. There's a train track.
Just change all day. Did you
Man,
change the
Joseph Faith, you
call?
If you want to speak about anything that happened in that portal, though, you know I'm available.
I appreciate it.
Sleep well, if you indeed choose to.
You as well, Cora.
And I'm going to spend the next however long attuning to a specific plane with this tuning fork that I've made for myself.
How do you use a tuna fork?
You get it. You get a tuna.
You just
Can I just say I'm glad this is what we're doing right now, because even as low maintenance as this session is, my head still hurts.
You should take some ibuprofen.
Aspirin. It's an aspirin. Put it in there, little aspirin up your butt.
I was about to say the same thing, actually.
Yeah,
If it
but
worked
work
faster.
Hey, go take some ibuprofen.
I have mastered the method
what you
of
do.
consuming alcohol where you inject it directly into your anus.
You see, what you do is you take a mortar and pestle and you grind it up, and then you put that in your anus so it's immediate.
No, what you do is you take it, you grind it up, and inject it into the folds of your scrotum.
I don't think there's enough blood circulation for that.
I can't.
It's a
Do you rub it in?
it's a line it's a line from Mad World. To which Greg Proops replies, I can't think of a single thing that isn't better if you grind it up into a powder and inject it into the folds of your scrotum.
Everything.
Oh.
Everything is better.
Have you ever snorted?
Even scrotum injection cream.
Have you ever snorted ramen dust?
Have you done this?
I've started
Oh yeah, you see
green
what
tea
you do
dust.
is you eat the whole brick, dry, you drink boiling water, and then you snort the flavor packet.
I legitimately did snort a pixie stick. That's the worst
Yeah,
thing I've
I
snorted.
snorted Lipton tea dust. My snot was orange for a week.
Anyway, let's
Anyway.
get back to the game.
I'm surprised that you dumbasses haven't died of a respiratory infection.
Remember how I said my respiratory system's just bad?
That's probably why. It was the pixie stick. The pixie stick is what did it.
I've not suffered anything terrible.
Matt, your farts are a weapon. I'm convinced that everything.
Well, then in that case, that's a boon.
Everything you've ever done in your entire life has led to your shitty, stupid, fucking farts.
Oh yeah!
I hate you so much.
Anyway.
I wish you would die.
Krappy Kong over here.
Krappy Kong.
Dungy Kong.
Oh my god.
Regardless.
Dookie Kong.
Back to Dookie Kong. Dookie Kong.
Are you okay? What? What is this that you're doing? He's like a fucking Limp Bizkit album, like, video. He's like... Yeah!
There's one more thing. There's one more thing that Cass is gonna do
Cass.
before this is over.
That's trying
This
so
is...
hard.
This
Okay,
is like
Dookie Kong.
This is a... I don't know how this would work out. She's just gonna... This is gonna be based on luck, I guess.
These are the people I hang out with.
She's looking at like the bag of holding and it's like, that's a lot of books. Let's hope I get lucky. And she kind of like shakes it. It's like books, and then like
Oh my god, no.
opens up just enough for have a little spurt come out. Just
Like a mat
A little
fart.
book
Where-
ejaculation.
No, it's like
And
a
the
mat
reason
fart
she's-
where a little bit of solid comes through.
the reason
Guys.
the reason she's doing this is that she wants to find books on. You probably already know where this is going. On one of three things: Kaelin
But.
Zistrith, Amelin.
But.
Fucking, it's on the sheet.
And the art of the fart.
Amelin Adrixia, or just guns from ages past. And I don't know what role that would be. Because this is like a sure like luck thing. It's like,
Percentile then.
Investigation, perception, or percentile, whichever you feel like taking your
What the
chances
fuck is
with.
investigation?
Is that not a skill in here?
No, that's a skill in 5e, hon.
God damn it! I play like so many, everything, all the time.
I'm gonna do perception.
Yeah, I think perception would be better for her personally than a straight percentile die.
But that's pussy boys shit. That's pussies.
I'm not gonna
That's
reroll.
pussies.
No, I'm doing percentile though.
Oh, okay.
I think that's.
That's for pussies.
Thank you.
That's for people who want to take the easy way out.
I was about to say, did we just find your D20? It was one of the reroll die over there the whole time.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's what the fuck I was thinking.
Oh, that's where that went.
83.
One moment.
Yes. By all means.
Un momento, signore, I have to go get something.
Thank you.
It's
Hold
way
on.
louder than I thought it was. Pop one of these next year.
Trying to find the
Yeah,
right.
find
Try by the way.
Fucking do it.
You find this, but a book.
it like pops.
It makes my fucking ear ring. Jesus.
Guns.
The evolution of firearms. Guns.
What is that smell? Did someone just fucking destroy their pants?
Well, we know Matt rips ass on the regular.
I need everyone to put a candle next to their ass, because I need to know who's letting this shit out.
It wasn't me, I promise. I cross my
Listen,
fingers.
Dookie
I cross my heart and hope to die. It wasn't me.
I don't have to cross my heart. I hope to die anyway.
It rings really hard. Pop one of these next year.
Why would I do that?
Okay,
Well, you're doing it, aren't you?
I want to ask now. Who shit? I need to know.
I need to befriend this person.
Why?
Because.
We share a bond stronger than steel.
Because
Or at least
what?
more malleable.
You can't grab it.
I can't even.
It's hot, it's steamy, and all over the place.
Do you help with that?
No.
These cats are still pissed
You
at
sure?
Pyro.
But yeah, Cass is just like,
He has not made words at you.
Oh no.
Ah!
Yeah, there it is.
God!
There it is. Holy
Ass
shit!
just like.
Who fucking ripped ass? Oh god.
come on, speak up now. Did someone just have an anus that just has gas pass through it? It's not me.
Who just suffered rectal accidents?
Rectal accidents!
Forgot about that.
Anus.
regardless of the asmus,
Regardless
the
of
asmus we're having.
Merry Asmus,
Merry
everybody.
Asmus.
Very
Ass
asmus.
day.
Anus cavity.
She's
Anal
just
cavity.
like, oh, that's lucky. I wonder how many thousands of books that I could have gotten. And she stuffs all the other ones back in, making sure she takes note of them. She writes them down. Writes the name of the titles first, then puts them back in. No time like the present to start cataloging these things. And she just starts flipping through the history, the evolution of guns.
I don't know. It might have been me.
Fair.
Okay,
Matt
it
shakes
was
her
me.
hand.
It was me. It was me. I want to shake Matt's hand. I don't care. It was me.
You betrayed me.
I didn't do it, but I wanted to shake Matt's hand.
You liar. You heretic.
Heresy! Or did I do it? Or did Haley do it?
Or did
Or
Siri
was
do
it,
it?
or
I
was
didn't
it one
do it.
of you?
I didn't do it.
Rectal exodus
We
over
don't know
here,
that we
you
can
didn't do it?
prove.
Not all, no.
It's gaseous. We can't trace it back to any butthole unless we sniff all the buttholes, which we're not going to do.
In any case.
Anus cavity.
She spends the rest of the night reading through this book.
We're gonna sniff out the suspect.
We sure know how to weed them out. No one? Really? No one join me.
Not joining
You guys are
Well, you
assholes.
didn't give us time. We're on a weenie
yeah,
hunt, and
brother.
don't think we don't know how to weed them out, is what you're supposed to say.
Shut up!
Do you know what I wish I could buy? You know how there's mini wheats?
Oh,
I wish
God.
I could just buy the wheat. Like a giant,
Just a giant
singular
frosted wheat treat.
It's like it's Rice Krispies, right? But it's just a wheat. The whole box.
Oh, I was thinking frosted mini wheats. But
That's
like
what
a,
it-
oh yeah, like a big ass
but
frosted
a whole box, but it's one.
One frosted wheat.
And you
Bro.
put that in the bowl.
mini. You make a frosted wheat stew with
Frosted
it, like
mega
a,
wheat.
Frosted wheat. Frosted mega wheat. Mega wheat.
Mega
Wheaty.
mega wheat.
One.
Bringer of the wheat between teethies.
Someone ate their fucking Wheaties.
Anyway.
Wheaties between teethies.
Anyway. Oh my god, this is
Moving
like
onward.
this is like the worst session. Why?
This is fucking great.
Haley,
My cheeks hurt.
everything is sad every week and has been for like 10 weeks. And the longer we make these sessions, the longer we take to solve problems, the more time it'll be sad.
Boy.
What makes you think it won't be sad after the problems get solved like it has been every other time? Because when we killed the White Lily Wizard, it was happy for like 3 weeks.
Ah! Huh.
Why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep doing it? You keep doing it, and it hurts every time. What is your malfunction, you dumbass? Like,
I didn't eat my Wheatie this morning.
You didn't get your Wheaties in your teethies.
It's one Wheatie. Stop it, you dumbass! No, no more.
Gimme.
No one gets any
Gimme.
more. Just throw it away.
I would like my pops back.
Oh, you get them. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god. Are you gonna sit on him?
Tyler is
Tempting.
meditating. I am not.
Cassandra is reading.
I am the opposite of meditating right now as a human.
Weedy.
Anyway,
Frosted.
we rest. We're resting. Resting is happening. We are having a great time resting.
Do you know the mega wheat? Mega wheat implies the existence of the ever more terrifying Giga, Terra, and Yada wheats. Increasingly large wheaties.
By a factor of powers.
The existence of dumplings implies the existence of the larger dumple.
Mega, that's the mega wheat, right? That poster.
Yeah, this.
Then that's the what's mega giga? Then
No, it would be by a factor of 1,000 larger than this.
Mega, Giga, Terra, and Yada.
It keeps going.
that's
Yada
a big
wheat.
wheatie.
Yada wheat would be like this house.
It would be like planet-sized.
Oh no, it's even bigger than I thought.
Okay.
whole planet's made
Okay.
of
Okay.
wheat.
Okay.
Anyway,
Enough of the wheaties and our
reel it in,
teethies.
reel it
Please
in.
continue.
It's like
reel it in.
So the night passes.
It passes. You do your thing. The magic thing.
2 hours pass, really.
2 hours.
Yeah.
What is this face? You're like the kid.
This
who's
is
like,
don't do it. He's get.
I am in desperate need, and you need to move.
Oh no.
Do your magic thing.
The Reaper has decided it is time to go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It is time to evacuate.
We're fucking stupid.
She actually did shit, by the way. It was absolutely her. That Reaper just fucking ripped through. That was her. She tried to pass it off on someone else. That was her.
You gotta own up to that shit. I'll shake your
Literally.
hand 1,000 times over.
Good
guess I'm-
God.
I guess-
Oh.
I guess I'm going to the bathroom too.
Oh, alright.
Do I have to shake your hand?
I'm waiting for while Pyra is meditating, Caster just walks over and decks her.
It's just like,
Wait, what?
Heretic!
Oh. Fucking Caster hears about her fucking burning down the doors of a chapel. He's like,
Oh no, I was
Wait.
still talking about safe, but also that.
oh no, I'm well aware you're talking about safe, but
sorry. Caster walks up and looks at her and says, Pyro,
You didn't.
I need help.
You did indeed.
I need someone to help me beat your meat, and slaps you, like punches you real hard.
Ow.
I need you to help me beat your meat.
He did already chuck a rock at my face.
He did.
Still a scar there that hasn't healed yet.
Droll
because we
needs
haven't healed.
assistance to beat your meat.
Oh no.
That's
That's the
meat.
sound it makes. That's flesh on bone.
That's
Yeah.
According to Amy, that was the sound when she slept with the blacksmith.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just,
That's
That was
the
it.
that's the headboard.
Oh
Mhm.
no.
No, that's the clap of her ass cheeks.
No.
Oh
Incorrect.
no.
Clap of his ass cheeks.
Oh
No.
no.
Wrong still.
No, I mean he's a strong man.
he's a very strong man. Absolutely.
Colonel.
Colonel.
A Hindy.
I'm trying to stick around.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks, she was allergic to guards.
I'm
What
trying
was
to
that?
stick around.
Never
What
mind.
was that?
They have
AirPods
AirPods in. They can't hear me.
That's great, honey.
That's great, honey.
That's great, honey.
Did you see fucking Swiss post to me and Cameron just, that's great, honey.
We'll hang it up on the fridge, so everyone can see it.
Damn, Swiss. Get obliterated.
The most rewarding thing the most rewarding sentence to hear as a kid is now the most fucking upsetting and disappointing sentence to hear as an adult.
Yeah.
Hey, friend. Okay, that's a very nice drawing. Hang it on the fridge for you.
We hang it on the fridge for you.
We'll hang it on the fridge. The fridge.
We
Right
hang-
next to
we-
the freezer.
We hang it on the fridge next to the freezer.
The Grima.
The grimace.
The green must not hit me today. Not today. No.
Vaguely racist.
I did not.
Vaguely racist.
I did
You
not
wanna go-
specifically say
I
what
will
that
take
voice
it
was.
there.
It's just a stupid voice that came up with. That we came up with. This was a collaborative effort.
The
between you
Grimace.
and I.
Baby, allow me to drive today.
The Grimace.
Grimace? Grimace in the house.
You have that Grimace now?
Salad.
Salad.
Grimace?
Hi.
It didn't.
Grimace.
It didn't.
It didn't.
Matt, fucking, that was the angriest I've ever heard you in 2 words. It didn't.
That was funny. That was really
I don't even remember what happened. You like didn't recover when you were supposed to, right?
Yeah, like
Like
yeah.
you were totally in
it
range.
was the grappling
Yeah.
hook did
Oh,
not
yeah.
did not connect. You're like, the grappling hook's supposed to connect, and I was like,
It didn't.
it didn't. It didn't.
Why
That
didn't you
sounds-
recover? The grappling hook was supposed to grab the ledge. It didn't.
That was the most.
He was so upset. Actually, no. The most upset I've ever heard Matt is playing Need for Speed.
Oh.
He
Oh.
he got
I've not
so
seen this.
fucking angry with himself playing Need. It wasn't the game. It was him. He was so mad at himself playing Need for Speed.
Because it was like I knew what I needed to do.
Yeah.
I knew how to do it. I was just ass.
And we were driving the same car.
The same
So,
car.
It wasn't even like I had a better car than him. We were driving the same pre-made, custom-built car.
Can you give
That's
an
a bit of an.
Can either of
That's
you give an
contradictory.
example?
Pre-built.
Well, it was custom built by the dude who made it, but it was pre-made for us and we couldn't adjust it.
Right.
Can
It was
either,
his custom car.
Can either of you give an example?
It was a Porsche.
No, I mean
Oh, I think
of his rage.
I think I mentioned pudding, scooping my eyeballs out and sticking the pudding in the orifices.
Yes.
Perfect.
I think that I remember pudding. I remember spoons. I remember my eyes.
You should record that.
I
Put
have
on
plenty-
X Hamster.
Tyler, I
X-hamster.
as a person have a question in regards to Pyra.
Hmm?
What is her general disposition in regards to if Castor should approach her, considering he hit her in the head with a rock?
I, as a person, am gonna go ahead and say you're gonna have to find out.
That's fair.
I can say will not be actively hostile. She's not gonna cast more fire at you like she did in the temple, which
Okay.
didn't
Yeah.
actually even damage you.
No, it didn't. It did. No, it did. It did like a damage, maybe 3.
What's your energy resistance?
Put on fucking.
Oh, I've got ER10. It did nothing.
Yeah, no, it actually didn't do anything because it was a level 0.
Yeah, that's right.
Caster approaches, Pyro launches fireball at her feet.
The campfire in front of her, she just detonates it. It just explodes.
So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
That's great.
It's good to hear.
That's good news.
I was exaggerating a lot when I was like, oh, this is the worst session.
I know.
Yeah. I mean,
I know. This is fun.
We're just.
Yeah, no, I'm having. I
This
am
is-
still having a ton.
Hand me that.
We're
cat
just.
rod.
We are just goofing.
Cat rod.
We are
I will-
just goofing.
Shove that up your ass, Matt. You'll never be able to fart again
I'm
because
sorry.
that pouch will catch it.
No,
and then one day,
it'll shoot out like a fucking
one
bullet.
day it'll explode and your entire ass will burst.
Listen, you're saying it like it's a threat?
He'll never be able to fart
That's the-
again.
That is the prophecy. I have a fart so loud and so bassy that it tears my ass asunder and creates the Big Bang. My ass is the calamity that makes
It creates a second Big Bang.
You fucking
my ass is creation and destruction itself.
Jesus Christ, Matt, you need to calm down.
I know. I'm not. My ass isn't that important. It's just an ass.
So Castor,
It's a powerful
in
ass.
his
It's just gassy.
divine stone
Gassy ass.
armor that makes it very hard to differentiate whether or not he's heavy or just angry, walks up to Pyra.
They sound the same. Well, there's no mistaking who it is given the... So she knows it's you, despite still having her eyes closed in her meditation pose that I'm not doing again because my legs hurt.
That's fair.
Pussy.
My knees. The ground is hard. We did it on a mat in Kendo.
Yeah.
The fire rises slightly perceptibly when she knows that you have approached her. Castor.
A moment.
A scar from the rock.
Sure. She ceases her meditation, but she does not change poses.
I apologize.
Apology accepted. I apologize too. It seems what I wanted may not have come out the way I had intended.
Apology accepted. What's done is done.
I know you, Castor. I know your faith is only stronger for this. Or, I suppose I should say you as a person. And that was what I had wanted. I couldn't see you laboring under the apprehension of a lie.
I appreciate that.
This will heal. And she gestures at the little scar on her eyebrow.
Would you like me to? And he kind of reaches his hand out.
I'd appreciate that.
Just bat the hand away. Actually, no.
Actually,
No, it's gonna make a pretty sick scar that I can hold over you for the rest of your
I'm gonna
life.
keep this, and if anyone at the keep asks me who it was, I'm gonna say it was you, and they're gonna be mad at you.
They're gonna say, "Oh, cast your big mean poopy pants." What an asshole, right? He probably sits on a bench and eat apples.
Fucking hell. Castor heals the small amount of damage there.
It wasn't a small amount, I want to note. It was 8 damage.
Oh.
Do you have a good heal ready?
I mean,
I wanted to.
I mean,
I get the point of it. It's, I see.
yeah.
also
Would it hurt
pulling
if
a
Droll is
Kirk
chugged
on
a walk at someone?
It's your strength
You
mod.
Kill them.
Yeah, I think that's.
It's
that's
it's
much.
1 plus your strength mod. So if you were raging,
Anything less than our typical
Actually, no.
enemy,
It was
you
a
would
D-
get pretty close to killing them.
she had you roll a d4, right? I think it was a d4 plus your strength.
Yeah, it was
mod.
a D4 plus my strength mod.
What's your strength mod?
7.
I'm actually gonna do that. Hold on.
You
I'm,
rolled
actually,
a
I'm,
one.
I'm, I'm
Yeah.
curious. I rolled a 2, so
Let's just say you're raging for the purposes of damage calculation. So
sounds
you're,
good.
You're raging. You
13 damage.
Ouch.
That's a hard rock.
That would have been roughly like a fourth of her health.
The hard rock life.
Yeah. Fuck.
There would have just been a.
A solid.
That'd be a concussion.
For us.
That'd actually probably be a concussion if Droll had thrown that rock instead of Caster.
Caster
And
threw it.
max
it
damage
just
would be a
fucking-
15.
Ouch. Caster threw it. That just fucking hurt. Which it did. It did 8 damage. Trollish would be a probable concussion.
Yes.
Yes. It hurt. I'll hurt it.
I'll hurt it.
Anyway, the flesh finishes sewing itself back together. There. Siri will remember that.
I don't like that vision. Oh god, I don't like it. Make it stop.
There's a piece of skin that's like sewing it together on its own.
Oh no.
The skin forms like a small needle.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's the.
You were painting a mental image I did not.
Yeah, it gets really
Well,
tough.
that's what
And
I thought
the
of.
line that's being sewn through it is actually hair. That's the eyebrow.
There it is.
I don't like this.
I was serious about looking after
Should have
things
said
in the war
sewing,
room.
pussy boy.
If you want to take some time, I did learn from the best after all.
I appreciate that, Pyra. I really do. I think when we get back and we have a few moments, I've got some things I need to process.
It's perfectly reasonable. Don't eat that, Matt. Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, what's in your mouth? What's in your
Ah,
mouth?
spit! Spit it out! Hey, spit! Spit!
No!
No! Hold his nose.
Hold it.
Damn.
It wasn't actually let off. I'm not
So now that that's been
we
cleared
know,
up
we
and
know.
Pyra and Caster aren't at odds anymore, I am satisfied.
Question also, Cass. How does Caster feel about Drollish at the moment?
He has not spoken to you.
He hasn't. Yeah, it's the exact same as me. You don't know.
Fair, man.
Oh,
Just the Galahad. I'm going to cure you, Galahad.
No, no,
No.
no.
Let me improve you.
Your pain will be all over soon.
I hate that. I actually really hate that.
I know.
I'm sorry, you thought that. I can't help but think back to the witch, and she's like, he's been improved.
Oh,
By having stuff removed, obviously.
Well, with his eyes removed, he sees better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did improve his
It did
time
improve. It's just
capabilities.
ouch.
Improvement requires sacrifice.
The path the path to power is not for the faint
You know the
heart.
picture of that cat with the knife at its throat and it's just got the smuggest fucking look?
Yes.
Yes. God, I love that fucking quote so much.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty terrific.
I bet.
I bet those knives are very pretty.
I was just quoting Mo.
Yeah.
There's a good boy in here you guys are missing.
Good boy.
I don't want to overload his sensory organs.
The fuck are you, a square?
Gizmo is a very nice boy.
Or a rectangle?
Where is it, Courtney?
No, it's Gizmo. Gimzo is out here.
You have proven me wrong.
Gimzo is a sweet
Oh, sorry.
He doesn't have the extreme hyper that JoJo has, nor does he have the extreme scared that Gordon has.
He's just kind of, he exists.
He is simply he.
He is he.
Good boy.
I love cats so much.
Good boy.
Hang on, I'm gonna knock on Amy's. I'm gonna knock on the door.
You good in there, Krappy Cone? Oh.
How are you alright, hon?
Well, she's hobbling, so I'd
Oh
imagine
no.
The Reaper wins.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Is this the first experience you've had with ass blasting?
Yes.
You understand now?
If this is what people feel like eating jalapenos, that's tragic.
Well, we've got 30 more minutes we can use.
Did it? Oops. Did it?
My toes, I can't feel them.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because you've been on the toilet that long.
No.
Good boy.
Because of how hard I curled my toes and balled my fists to not make noise while I was in there. I am aflame rectally.
That is rectal exodus.
That is rectal exodus.
Did one of the cats have something in their mouth?
No, that was Matt.
That was me being stupid.
That was Matthew being dumb, and we treated him like the dog he is.
It's Joe. It's Gizmo.
It's not JoJo. It's Gizmo.
You know I love you, right?
He's a good kid.
What?
That's a good boy. That was the most genuine. I'm sorry that this session has been this way.
It's
No,
okay.
you're
No, it's
fine.
fun.
Better that it was than that we got into the middle of something and then the Reaper came for me.
Yes.
Give
Indeed.
Evie a Thunderstone, you get a Jolteon.
Now-
Give Evie money,
now
you
you
get
have
Patreon.
learned. You've learned through experience.
Oh,
How do you-
the Patreon they drew is actually cool.
Also,
And the fact that you said it never happened to you is exactly why it happened to you.
That's right, actually.
also, I was only.
Patreon.
I was mostly just joking.
That is cool.
Hey, can I see one of those knives, please?
Sure.
Why?
A joke.
Oh no.
Ghost type evolution.
How are you?
Oh God!
How are you supposed to make a Fortnite Chug Jug if you don't evolve it into a Vaporeon?
What?
Do you just squeeze a Vaporeon into your mouth?
No, you put it in a blender.
Also,
Oh.
also I cast a heal spell on Galahad.
Okay.
I'm looking after my boy.
I need a regeneration spell or something.
You need a mending spell on your asshole.
I need something.
Stand on your head. I'll create water.
That sounds like one of your like.
And have my butt molecules trickle down towards my face? I should think not.
No, it'll just be Nineveh.
After hearing voices in the basement, Bert realizes that 2 shots weren't enough.
Oh.
Where'd he miss?
Anyway.
I like
2 shots
those.
weren't enough.
I like those memes.
Those are really good. I like
Yeah.
those a lot.
So
But like, I just want to say, I was just
I require you to move.
Oh.
Oh no.
Is it rectal echolus?
Can you answer my question on the toilet at least?
I didn't
The
know you
Reaper
asked
is-
me a question.
Well, I told you what it was.
The Reaper has come for a second
I mean,
sowing.
I said it worked.
It's a-
Oh, okay.
it's
I
quite
didn't
the
know that was.
harvest this
I thought that
night.
was just
Oh,
an
no.
acknowledgement that you knew what it was. Okay.
Ah, yes, joyous day. It's a bountiful harvest this night.
I'll give you more information when I'm less.
Not tortured.
See, this is why I was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat all of those at once.
It was
Rectal
really good.
exodus.
I'd do it again.
Yeah,
I guarantee you on the
I'd do
third
it
or
too.
fourth time that I wouldn't. This wouldn't happen.
Gizmo is such a good boy.
Your body will adjust.
It's okay. Nobody listens to me anyways.
oof. Oof.
So here's what happens if I listen to you on this: is I get less delicious jerky.
You'll
Your
get the
tattoo.
same amount of delicious jerky
Okay.
over a longer period of time.
But I'll
Hand over your
still
wallet.
deal with this.
Not as much as you're dealing with
I'll
it
do it.
now.
You want it?
Go get it. Street smarts.
Street smarts.
Alright.
Street smarts.
Hey Dad, can I have a money clip and a
$50
bill to put in it? Don't worry, I'm only gonna throw it away at the first sign of danger.
Oh, fuck.
Are you okay, Matt?
Matt, you okay?
Oh, yeah,
Matt.
fine.
What
Matt,
happened?
are you okay?
Amy
You
laid on
sat on
Matt, are
me.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just trying to make sure you're okay.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, fucking.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
You okay,
I'm
man?
fine.
You're fine?
He just sat on my balls.
Okay, he's fine.
No! No! Not again! I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
One too many. Too many cooks.
You know, Matt, I hear that the girls at work really like you, so you gotta be used to being able to support more than just your own weight.
Too many cooks.
Fucking. God. It's not. It's just the fact that it's just on my nuts.
Well, where else would they be?
Right, where else would all
I
of the
know.
bitches be but on your
I
dick?
get it. I understand. It's
Good
just.
lord.
He's in a poor position to support weight. He needs to be sitting down.
You want my hand? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're a
I'm
good
fine.
friend. I wasn't asking you.
The problem is Matthew has a weak pelvic.
Oh, so he's more of a pegging kind of guy.
Oh my god.
He's the Hades with the solar punk wife.
Actually, no, that's just for cunnilingus. That's what I was going to say.
Oh.
No, the girl gets the strap, and that's how this goes.
So be it. It'll just make it easier. You know.
No.
You stretch it out.
No.
Just stretch it out.
Silent but deadly too. Just
No.
Your
Okay,
ass is just like two
we're done.
like pieces
You're
of ham.
going home.
Just like
Guys, come on.
What else are we gonna do with 30 minutes?
I don't know. I could get the answer on if the keep is being attacked.
We could identify the items
Yes,
we can't because she is out of spells.
after
She
two
doesn't
I
rounds.
don't
need
need
spells.
spells.
Spell
to
craft
identify
spells.
things.
It's just a spellcraft.
Shit, I can identify.
Yeah, I can
Technically.
identify this shit then. What the fuck?
I can't.
Well, you're a bitch, so
You do
Well,
have
I
to
mean,
roll
I
well.
hit
Can't
things,
either.
okay? Don't just don't.
And even
You
if
were
you
a ranger
identified them,
with
it's
no
not like I'm gonna be able to
nature
give you all of
modifier.
the information
I'm
on
not
right now.
surprised you
Yeah.
can't.
But I have
Do you have
survival.
all the information on them?
I have some
moves,
information on
shoot it.
some things.
That is the information.
That's all the
that
information
I
you
have.
need.
I'll save my
It
spellcraft
moves,
roll
fluffy,
until you have that.
or antlery, kill it. And
You
then I
can-
have good food.
Doesn't mean you're good at it.
I will assume I'm gonna
Stop. Are you good?
What I need is a list of all of the magic items the party has yet to identify, and I will assume that this is the evening of the great identification.
That's
Great
fair. I mean, Drollish looted God, so that's up to you.
I
Tell her
literally
what you got.
just said.
Yeah.
Tell her the things you got.
Yig.
She will give you information for them.
Got it.
I will tell you the one thing I have that is unidentified is the Ring of Aelin. That is the only unidentified item I own.
They don't have names, but they're just little trinkets from each of the gods. You don't need to do anything for that. I'm not even gonna keep them anyway. I did do the armor whenever you get the chance for that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, that sounds like Drollish actually. She's not really gonna wear any of the shit.
What do you have it for?
Research of her own volition.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Oh, because she's a master smith.
Research.
Gizmo!
She's looking for godhood.
Research.
Gizmo's a good boy.
Wow.
He's kind of an
He's very
asshole.
He's the goodest cat that you guys have.
Well,
Incorrect.
Caster-
And you can leave.
I think all of them
Caster
are really
would,
good.
I'm guessing pauldron and armor.
No, I've already got the pauldron, I've already got the axe. They spoke to me because they're of my worship. It's the armor that had the crossed out symbol of Asmodeus and the elder symbol of Safe on it that I need to identify.
A risen devil.
You want me to help you with that?
If you could do it and I can help, because you're better than me.
Gimzo.
Alright, roll for help.
Gimzo.
Nice catch.
Gonzo.
You helping?
It's a DC 15 to give you a +2, right?
20.
10.
Do I help?
Yes.
Yes.
You,
Yes.
As long as you meet 10, she gets a +2.
Also,
Oh, nice.
Amy.
Bumping
Um,
the
Yep.
The thing that we spoke about last
Yeah,
minute
20.
that involves a bottle. It's for the same purpose.
Bottle.
What? What are you talking about?
She filled the bottle with a thing.
What bottle?
I DM'd you about it.
Oh, I know what you did.
Oh,
No.
the upper liquor, empty liquor bottle.
No.
Oh,
Just breaks a fucking bottle. You want to go?
What do you think happened?
You filled it with blood, didn't you?
Maybe.
can't my phone scroll now?
Scrolling bar.
Also,
Why won't it fucking scroll?
Also, no, actually the only bottle I have is strong ass drow shit. I'm not gonna share that with anyone. Yeah, boy, this can turn.
fucking 180
Watch
proof
this.
drow mushroom wine.
Oh yeah, I have that problem too sometimes.
I'll show
Yeah,
you
I
one.
would offer to share that with you, but I don't think human livers could handle it.
I got you, fam.
Oh no, they
Yeah,
definitely
let's
could. Human
see,
livers
is
can
that
handle
here?
200 proof things,
This is
which is
between us?
pure
Yeah.
alcohol.
Oh,
They just don't deal with it very well.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that.
I would offer, like, I guess, like a half glass of wine. If you
Water
would
it down.
partake.
Water it down.
Hey, buddy.
I think it's gonna take more than just watering it down.
I warn you, this comes from my homeland. It's very strong, but I figure you might, this might be a special occasion.
I'm a 7'8" orc. I can take it.
I'll drink to that.
Good. Very good.
It smells good.
Okay.
Come on now.
Goodest boy.
It's been 35 years. Okay.
Well, it's been a while since we all got together and drank together. You don't
Is
have to partake, but
It's not a terrible time to drink, isn't it?
just to sit.
Yeah,
and sit.
sure, but I warn all of you only half a glass.
Ah,
Except me. I can handle it.
I'm not a pussy.
Sure.
You
I'll be
don't
able to
have the
handle it.
liver for it.
Excuse me.
The boy has a fluffy
Oh,
butt.
that's so cute.
He looks like he is very concerned.
Aw, what a baby.
He
Okay.
chariot.
I'm gonna challenge that.
We're not having a drinking glass with wine that Tace gave me that he said that he's been hanging on to for a long ass time, and he gave to me just in case we died. We're
Oh.
having a drinking contest.
I didn't understand that it wasn't that important.
Oh.
Just have a portion, just a small portion.
Oh.
No, I'm giving everyone a half glass. Fine.
Okay.
I'll pass.
You sure?
Since when you were a stench? Oh wait, never mind.
First time she
Forget that.
drank with us.
Couldn't
handle it.
You will need it.
Come on now, you can't handle it. More alcohol.
Oh fuck it, give me a half glass.
There it is. Fortitude save.
Natural 2?
Hold on, fortitude save.
It was
Let's
19.
fucking go. 12. That's gonna be a fat 22.
Gonna be a 29.
No, wait, hold on.
boys.
No, it's even more. 26.
How many rerolls do we have?
Like all of them.
I'm gonna need them.
Caster, first time you've seen him,
Knock one.
does drink.
Ha, he's broken one of the taboos. He's drinking.
Okay, net 20.
That's a success. It's not my success.
It's gonna be a 24 for me, by the way.
26.
Everyone drinks and succeeds at their saving throw.
Oh.
Hey, you're doing it.
This
Hey,
stuff-
come on now.
Tastes like grapes and fire.
Ooh, that's something.
This is
I think that's the last I'll be partaking of the Drow wine. Thank you.
this is better than the piss back home.
Mm.
Now you see why I complained so much about surfacer liquor.
It's technically liqueur, but yes.
They just don't.
Just set that down.
They sure do know how to make it back home.
Like,
What?
Ancestral home, really.
I've talked to Taste about alcohol before.
Liqueur. Really, really all.
what's that expression on your face, Caster?
Shiono is known for whiskey. That's more what I'm used to.
Fireball!
Oh God, no! I can't. No.
How you
She
doing?
didn't say fireball, she said whiskey.
How you doing, Caster?
What's that expression?
Not fireball, actual whiskey. You know, like good whiskey.
I haven't
Not
had a burn
Fireball.
in my throat like this since the Temple of the Elementals.
That was good times. You almost died.
That wasn't even me that set you on fire that time.
But for the,
Good times.
but for the grace of timely intervention.
I almost died. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
A lot of us almost died.
Yeah.
I'd like to have another talk with that fire elemental now, actually. I have some choice words for it.
If you can burn a fire elemental to death, I will eat the armor of Malakar.
I wouldn't recommend trying that. I don't think you've the jaw for it.
I don't know. That thing can chisel glass.
If you want to put that to the test next time we see a fire elemental, I'll handle it.
An elder elemental. Specific.
I recommend getting iron teeth. The jaw isn't the problem. It's being able to keep chewing.
What's it going to do
And
to
I
me?
will say, not
Pardon me?
and
That's it's by design.
Gods, yeah, that's right. You burned a fucking Baylor. What the? Gods, what are we getting ourselves? Jesus.
Who's that again?
Who's that again?
Jesus, why do I feel the name? What the fuck is your problem, Amy? Holy shit.
The
Are you okay?
section, boys. Let's get to it.
To my credit,
Alright, throw on cocktails and disco balls again.
to my credit, I took a solid wallop while I was in there. Do you have any idea how hard you have to get hit to start seeing somebody else's god?
Oh.
Fictitious at that.
Ouch.
I've never heard of the name.
Ouch.
Neither have I, is the strange part.
Wait, what?
Where the hell have you get this?
Taste.
Taste. Where do they make this stuff?
The Underdark. Mushrooms fermented for 30 years.
Christ.
Only 30.
God,
Oh, and then the
that's-
alcohol itself is usually saved for another 200.
Right.
The really expensive stuff back home is they would use essentially.
Wouldn't that
Thank you.
that elvish wine is schnapps?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe. I don't know that much about alcohol.
grapes don't exactly grow back home, but we managed to improvise. The juice inside the cactus, we use a lot of that.
Friendly cactus. Ooh, friendly.
I was going to say something. You know, I'm just gonna say it. Is that why you've made up Grumsh? Come on now, that
Damn
was good.
pass.
That was good. That was come on.
That was cold.
I'll be perfectly honest. I've no fucking clue how they made the whiskey. I just know it tasted damn good.
Are you gonna throw a rock at me?
No, a fist.
Okay.
Oh!
You probably hit it. Well, actually, she's wearing the armor.
I think you hit.
What'd you hit?
30.
I think you hit.
I'll give you that one.
That was the lucky shit.
I'll give you that one. That was well deserved, but in time we'll laugh.
I know what you mean. It is funny, but not right now.
Didn't read the room, as it were.
How's your jaw?
I'm alive.
That's more than most people can say who've been hit by Drolish.
Ain't that the truth?
I guess.
You know, next to that, I'm glad you threw the fucking rock.
You know, Captain, DJ.
I thought she said
Do you wish to
DJ.
partake? Do you wish to partake?
Turn
Thank
this
you, I
shit
do not
up.
drink.
DJ?
The captain will. BJ does not.
She pours him half a glass, and I feel like there's very little of the wine left at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save the rest of this for
And just chugs it.
Now, by the time we get back to the keep, let's hope it's not either
I'm getting
under
wine
siege
drunk.
or about to be under siege by
Actually,
the forces, if they escape this scar.
I guess drow wine is really more of a neutral spirit infused with flavor rather than one that gets its flavor from the same process it gets its alcohol.
Yes,
It's like an
most
excruciatingly
certainly.
strong gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
That's cool. How does the captain do?
Oh, he does.
Well, he was already acting stupid, and he hadn't drunk yet, so.
He can stand.
Don't need to give any more description than that.
Grievous.
Well, okay.
By the way, I mentioned this to Haley. This isn't something I'm saying I'm gonna do for sure or anything, but Tattoo is gonna be going to a 410 schedule soon. If instead of Wednesdays we played the one that I was gonna run on Fridays, Tattoo could join. So that's a possibility.
When would we do it on Fridays?
Probably the same time we were gonna do it on Wednesdays.
Would it be still 3 hours?
That's not my bag.
I'm thinking starting out at 3 hours is a good idea for me anyways, just because I'll be new to stuff and keeping something running for 4 hours might prove difficult.
No problem.
Let's do. I want to do a little bit. I want to do a little bit more, but it's just going to be teleporting.
Teleport my main.
Oh god, that'll be the hard game on Thursday.
Friday and Saturday and
then
Sunday.
Do you really want to do
Thursday.
that?
Yeah, we don't have to.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Would you be able to do it on Fridays, Matt? You think?
If I get out early enough, sure. Depends on the times.
So,
Again, I can
Amy.
towards, but like before. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not going to attune to anything spectacularly lethal with this tuning fork. If the Feywild exists, that.
You can go to Arcadia.
What is Arcadia?
Arcadia is the domain of places or of goddesses like Leona.
I
where
will.
all of the old trees go.
I will do so. So,
Ask about the sapling we have. Do we have to feed it people?
I'm not going there myself, but anyway.
Oh.
So the next day, Cora looks at however many people are left and says, "Captain, I need you and I need your men to come with me.
Okay.
Everyone, hold on. Everyone, form a circle of hands." And she does this with 3 of the captain's men,
Okay.
and teleports them back to the war room in Sunstone Keep.
They're all sitting around in the war room.
Okay. Now,
And a giant purple worm.
And a giant purple worm.
Engulfs the keep.
if you can tell, how does the keep sound like it's being under attack right now, or does it
No,
sound...
or I would tell you.
Surprise, the keep is a Merrick.
There are siege noises.
All right, so
Blah blah blah.
she listens for a moment.
That.
That shit.
Oh, good.
Excuse me,
That's,
I'd like to sit in the beanbag.
oh, good. That's not happening. Paige,
Yes, madame!
Oh, I.
How mightest I assist you?
How did I forget about the pages?
if you can, tell Graceland that we've returned.
Gizmo! Yes, madame! I can do this for you.
Thank you.
If it's okay, we may need you to drop me and Jazz off. Would that be okay if there's some room in their car?
What time is it? 12:16.
It's just that, I mean, I guess everyone can fit in my car, but Amy wouldn't be able to come with me. It was the only concern I had, really.
Okay.
But,
Sarah can sit in my lap.
That's fine. I don't care. That works.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay. But then, so, then she'll teleport back, and then she'll do the same thing with the other 3 of Captain's men that survived. And then,
Why wouldn't you teleport the party first?
oh, don't
Just-
worry. I've got that covered.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Bean and salt.
Also, I would like to point out, teleport being a loud spell is there's just a
Bean
consistent
salad.
boom, boom, boom.
oh, it's like there's a particular soundbite of like shocking electrical discharge. Though one of the teleports is noticeably quieter than the other, as she just kind of collapses into a hole that's made of mist.
Oh.
Oh.
But then, hang on. Captain, and VJ. Excellent. Exactly as many as I needed. So, and then she says, "Okay, now all of you gather around, hold hands, and form a circle of hands, and I am begging you, do not let go, or it will be very hard to come get you."
Sure.
Grab hands, hold tight. Got it.
All right. And she casts plane shift. So when she does this, like as she finishes the spell, every single, your sight just kind of goes far out, like the FOV slider has been zoomed out really, really far.
Fish eyes.
Yes, like a fisheye lens, and then like the world kind of melts away into this formless mist, and then and she just chants for a moment, and then everything comes slowly back in, and we are sitting in Arcadia, which, I don't know, I mean...
Filled with colossal trees, dozens of stories tall, trunks as thick as keeps, ancient and wise as all the oldest beings on the world.
What is adorned on them?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing but their leaves.
By Leanna.
You are in her realm.
The forest is
I should
perpetually at the edge of twilight.
Yes, well, lovely place. And by the way, congratulations to all 8 of you, including myself. We are now all planeswalkers.
Were we not before?
I suppose, but now I can do it. Now I can do it myself without needing Garrett and his fancy portal.
I'm just gonna look on the bright side. At least I fit in more here.
I don't like this place.
You hear the sound of crickets and relatively benign forested wildlife.
It's a nice place. Not enough snow.
Lots of potential tinder here.
The forest is
I don't think
blanketed
Leona would let you burn them.
in a
That's the
relatively
scary part.
consistent layer of various fungi.
Pretty, but it's too calm.
Well, don't try and burn anything.
Now,
I may
was-
have more, at least enough self-control to not light any of this on fire.
If she can.
Now, I will say this. I suppose while we're here, we are in the realm of a divine being,
Good boy.
presumably. But we could go and try and have counsel with them or one of their followers. The keep is not under attack, at least not obviously so far as I can tell. But it could bring you all back to the keep. The whole point of this little plane or jaunt was to circumvent having to walk for however long it would take.
Let's see. Is there any other reason we could... Is there any other, Is there anything else we can do here?
Probably not much that Leona would approve of.
She wouldn't really approve of us, would she? You, maybe.
I mean, I don't want to chop any of these down. I don't have an
No.
axe big enough.
I find the sky here
Asper
agreeable.
glares at you.
It was a joke. Come on now. I wouldn't actually do anything like that.
I should hope not. Burning the direct ire of a god is ill-advised.
What did I decide to become part
At
of the plan?
best.
This is, I don't like this.
I don't
See,
think
Cassandra, those are the kinds of looks and talks I was used to getting.
I don't think you made that decision consciously.
It's just a joke.
No, not entirely. Just it
Good
happened.
In any case, I don't know.
The
If you give me
good
time, I could.
old-
If you give me time, I could remember. But
Would you like to
Arcadia is
spec
quite peaceful. Trees and great natural works are brought here by Leona, if they are found by whatever merit judges it worthy.
He's tired
Oh,
of
shit.
He's like, nah, fuck that.
Can I make a perception roll to see if the tree is here at all?
What do you mean the tree?
The tree that was in the Sunken Citadel.
Did you?
You can roll for it, but I am forewarning you that Arcadia is literally like
Filled with trees.
an infinitely
Yeah.
sized mega forest.
Like if ever you've played the Twilight Forest mod in Minecraft, it's like that.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna do it.
This is gonna be the last roll that I'm gonna make tonight. Get
I'm gonna do it.
You want to use my dice?
No.
Alright.
I appreciate the offer, but I like my
I'll hurt
golden ones.
I'll hurt it.
I'll hurt it.
I'll hurt it.
I'll hurt it.
Shove up your ass.
That's right. Shove it up
You
your
want me to
ugly
roll?
ass.
I mean, I could. I mean, I rolled a 13. I have a. I have like a what 40% chance to do
Well,
better.
the session's literally ending. How many rerolls do we have?
Like 3.
I knocked
3.
2.
I mean, you can go ahead.
Yeah, go fucking do it.
Sure. See if I get better. I'm gonna re-roll that.
2,
I'm gonna re-roll that again.
1.
Ultimately, I got 1 higher.
Okay.
quantum shitting.
13, 1, 2, 14.
Still improvement.
Yes. So.
Do we have one more or is that it?
No, we're out.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
30. 30 flat.
You could search for 1,000 years and not find a single tree that you had searched for.
Oh. Well, at least we didn't burn the rerolls when we were about to do anything important.
Now,
Did we do anything important?
so
Well,
Dialogue.
we're ending, so no.
the
What the fuck is that?
well, I suppose if we don't want anything more to do
Yeah.
here, I can always come here tomorrow. We can always come here tomorrow.
Bell.
Gather our hands again.
Bell.
Right.
And then off we go.
And we go back to Sunstone Keep, and I need some D10s.
Why are
You need what?
I need D10s because if you're targeting a specific location,
Here's my D10.
there's a variance you can take.
So
Of
you
about-
get a
of-
percentile.
Yeah, just D10s, please.
I always forget that the
We're at
D10s
Sunstone
are
Keep
also-
in the Feywild.
Oh no.
No, it's not like that. You'll just appear off your you just appear off your destination.
Let's hope one of us doesn't appear.
What's
on
that?
the wall.
Oh,
Every
what's that?
individual member of the group appears in a Grix hole.
What's that? No, what's that one place that's just chaos, like the embodiment of chaos?
Elemental chaos.
No, there's something. No, it's.
Great.
That's Polar Express.
We just traveled to the negative plane.
That's not chaos.
That's not chaos.
I
That's
know.
just pure death energy.
I'm well aware that's not chaos. That's a completely different thing. That's why I just
She
changed.
can't think of the fucking thing she actually wanted, so she just went to the next worst thing she could think of.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna roll 5. I'm just gonna roll percentile dice. Everyone, take your dice back.
I'm going
Going to the moon.
All right.
boys.
Get your own, Matthew.
See ya.
It has been a
20.
Be safe.
60. Can you total this?
Hold on, what?
20, 68.
2068.
Bitch, I've got a calculator.
Bastard.
36.
20, 68, 36,
51.
51,
35.
35.
Okay, how much
Do you
is
roll for each person?
210.
I thought you only
No.
rolled for the cat.
that? No, it is for the cast. But whenever you plane shift, you appear precise accuracy as to particular arrival location on the intended plane is nigh impossible. Whenever you're plane shifting, you have to roll 5 percentiles, and you appear that number miles away from your goal.
5 percentile dice miles away from your goal.
So we're 200 miles away. But
You
that's
are further than you would have been if you had.
Are you
just-
fucking kidding me? Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
Do you know where you guys pop back in?
Where?
A dead, burned forest.
Okay, this one's on me.
Well, God damn it, Cora.
Hey. Hey.
Look,
listen.
I wanted to try something. I wanted to try something new.
Now we know.
At least I can just fly, everyone. At least now we can just fly to places.
Right.
Might as well take time sightseeing, right?
No.
Caster flexes, and the feathery light tendrils that are his new wings pop from his back.
Show off.
Let's go. He just takes off.
Yeah, we can settle how we get to the other places next sessions. I just wanted to do that.
We popped back farther away than we were when we started.
I didn't realize it. I thought it was longer. I thought it was further away. That one's my B. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I didn't want to just plane shift my countdown.
You're good. Don't worry. It was a neat little experiment.
I'm imagining you're staying here, Amy.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
I figured you would want to because of your not wanting to sit.
All right. Well,
0 days!
Night driving with my wife is an important thing for me.
That's fair.
well,
We're witches. We're only
strong at night, for fuck's sake.
Stop that.
So, how far away were we before I did that?
About 90 miles.
You have more than double our distance.
I fucking hate myself.
Sorry.
I know you do.
I will just leave these here.
All 4 teleports, plane shift, and then my reprepare spell daily feature.